Subscribe to KUTV 2 News Salt Lake City on YouTube.
Friday Night Rivals, 7 p.m. on KJS.
Fourth down, they're going to keep the offense on the field. When Region 3 collides, you can bet it's going to be a battle. It's caught. And with quarterback Helaman Kasuga leading the way, former #1 Corner Canyon is anxious to prove they belong back on top. Wide open. But this week, Skyridge is the new king of the hill. With quarterback Keneal Sweetwine leading the charge, the Falcons outlasted Lehigh in the region opener and are ranked #1. And it's a touchdown. It's another clash of 6A gladiators on Friday Night Rivals. Good evening, everybody, and welcome into Friday Night Rivals. We are back in Region 3 with a powerhouse matchup, ranked the 8th biggest matchup in the entire nation by Max Preps, as Corner Canyon will host Skyridge. Dave Fox along with Lemma Harrington. Frank Dolce will join us on the field shortly. Of course, last week we were at Lone Peak when Corner Canyon lost their first game of the season. Tonight they host Skyridge. If Skyridge is going to get past these guys, and you know it's an angry group for Corner Canyon, they're going to need a heavy dose of quarterback Keneal Sweetwine. I got to tell you, I've watched the maturity of Keneal Sweetwine, and the beautiful thing about what happened the last time we did a game with him, a game against Lehigh, he threw all those interceptions and somehow went to the sideline, pressed the reset button. He came back out as a completely new quarterback. Dusted off his shoulders and said, I'm going to take this team to victory. That's exactly what he did, and that was a huge moment for him, and it will continue, I believe, tonight. Well, and it's funny because that's exactly what Corner Canyon quarterback Helaman Kasuga now needs to do, is put last week behind him and focus on tonight. Well, I think about, what Eric Kerr has as far as the system is concerned. We were just talking to him moments ago, and he said, sometimes the scheme is your best friend. And for a quarterback who is as talented as Helaman Kasuga, sometimes you're trying to do maybe a little bit too much when you just need to take what is being given to you and make the easy pass. If he does that tonight and takes care of the football, Corner Canyon will bounce back. Well, we're so excited to bring you this game. It is the cream of the crop in Utah high school football, an absolutely huge battle. Skyridge ranked #1. Corner Canyon is ranked #3. Settle in and enjoy. We expect an epic matchup, and it's America First Credit Union's Friday Night Rivals is brought to you by America First Credit Union, Strong Auto, Robert DeBry, and U of U Marketing.
New flooring instantly updates your home. Now's the perfect time to buy during the semi-annual flooring event at RC Willey. For 10 days only, save up to 40% on select carpet styles and pay $39 for installation. Let our flooring experts help you find the perfect floor at RC Willey.
Let's see, string cheese, ooh, soda.
Surprise! You have a brother.
Hi. Whoa. Why didn't you tell me before?
Well, we just got him.
For opening a new account at America First Credit Union.
Which, surprise #2, you're moving out and living at America First.
Huh?
Get your money working. For a limited time, new members get a cash bonus when they open a checking account.
Your whole life, you woke up before the sun and worked hard so your family could have the things they want. Everything was going great until one night when you were hit by a drunk driver. Now you're out of work, bills are piling up, and you're worried about your family. As Utah's original personal injury law firm, our team at Robert J. DeBry will get you the settlement you deserve. Not sure you have a case? Dial the number with all the 8s.
Some shops, they just give you an oil change and send you on your way.
But at Master Auto Tech, our master service goes beyond that.
Our master service package includes premium oil, full digital inspection, tire rotation, fluid top-offs, and a brake check.
Plus, BG EPR to clean the sludge out of your engine.
And BG MOA to extend engine life and performance.
Getting the master service means you're going to be doing it less often, saving you money over time.
So come down and ask for the master service. It's not just an oil change, it's peace of mind.
Your trusted, helpful expert, Master Auto Tech.
McGee's Stamp and Trophy is Utah's #1 awards and engraving company. McGee's will help you brand your business and recognize the people who make it a success. McGee's has a passion for excellence that will make your accolades more meaningful. From custom-cut acrylics and crystal awards to framing, engraving, and sports memorabilia. If you can dream it, we can achieve it. Let McGee's take care of all of your awards and recognition needs. McGee's Stamp and Trophy in Orem, American Fork, and Salt Lake City.
Fall in love with your home at RC Willey. The season styles and colors are here. Whether you're hosting a large crowd or just want to make your space feel more like you, we've got you covered. Visit RC Willey and make your home holiday ready today.
Welcome back. Always fun to come to Corner Canyon High School. Beautiful schools you can see right there, and they've only been in existence now. This is their 9th season for this fantastic facility. They got a brand new athletic facility right off the south end zone of the stadium, and we are ready to go. Number 1 versus number 3. There's number 1 Skyridge. They took over that top spot in 6A with a 5-1 record. Their only loss was to the number 1 team in Colorado, Cherry Creek, a few weeks ago. And here comes Corner Canyon, the host team. The Chargers also 5-1. Their first loss was last week against Lone Peak. Still ranked number 36 in Max Preps, 23 on Rivals, and we mentioned this game listed on Max Preps as the 8th biggest game in the top 10 of high school matchups this week across the entire nation, and there it is. You see him right down there in that number 8 spot, and we're excited to be able to bring it to you.
I don't know if it gets any bigger than this.
No, it's just exciting.
I'm down here in the south or north end zone. As you can see, I got the Corner Canyon team members gathered for prayer, getting ready. See number 2, Hilemi Kasuga there in the end zone. Diesel Dart popped up. He just jumped out of here. Some of the defensive players for Corner Canyon. Manasseh Brown, otherwise known as Mo. And there's a good look at Skyridge. That loss that you mentioned, right, to Cherry Creek, Colorado, that was from what we've heard and the film that we've seen. That Cherry Creek team is very good. They are built for speed.
All right, let's go down on the field right now. Frank Dolce is with Corner Canyon head coach Eric Hare. Frank.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Lim. Okay, Coach, you've had a whole week to stew on a loss that you guys don't take very often. What do you need to see out of your football team tonight to get that thing turned around?
Biggest thing we kind of emphasize through the week is just playing hard, playing tough football, and just doing the best they can and let things lie where they may. But playing tougher is where we need to be. We didn't play tough last week or physical enough. We made some mistakes for sure, but I think it started on the other end, just physicality and playing hard.
All right, good luck tonight, Coach. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yep.
Thank you, Frank. Thank you, Coach. Let's take a look at our keys to the game, brought to you by America First Credit Union, proud to support Utah's high school athletes and student athletes. What do you got, Alema?
Well, if you're Skyridge, get out and run. Establish your ground game. That's going to open up everything else for your offense. If you're Corner Canyon, coming off that loss last week against Lone Peak, where turnovers were a major part of that storyline, do not turn the ball over. Ball security is at a premium for Corner.
And the opening kickoff brought to you by Utah State University sails into the end zone for a Victor's Tires touchback. And let's take a look at the players to watch for the Skyridge offense.
Well, we'll take a look at Keneal Sweetwine, get an opportunity to see the 6'4", 205-pound senior. He continues to develop and improve. Lincoln Tahi is great out of the backfield, and I say establish the run. That's going to be Lincoln Tahi's job, and Hunter Sheffield will be one of the targets for Keneal Sweetwine in this game. He's got 5 TDs this year.
First down, and they're going to swing it out to Lincoln Tahi. And Tahi, oh, what a collision between Mason Hamilton and Tahi.
And
they
Tahi,
both pop up.
Whose dad was a great running back at BYU and in the NFL. He's got that same kind of just punishing type of running style.
So second and short, they'll screen the other way. And Tahi, good yardage again, and he's got himself a strong auto first down. Let's take a look at the players to watch for the Corner Canyon defense.
For the defense, we start off on the defensive line with Jaden Pierce Go to the linebackers. It's Mason Wood with 1 interception. Josh Harris, 3 interceptions on the season. Tough safety in the backfield along with Diesel Dart.
And again, this time, not much there, maybe a yard. Diesel Dart, one of those that'll sneak into the offense as well.
Yeah, they got several players that will play on both sides of the ball. And, 4A, 5A, they do that more out of necessity. At the 6A level, if you're playing both sides, it's because you earned that and you're the best player on the field.
Yeah, you're really good. 2nd down 9 after a 1-yard gain. And Sweetwine, he's just going to take off. It's Sweetwine, good yardage. And Keneal has a strong auto first down. Still, other than those screens, nothing thrown downfield yet.
Right,
we'll see where that goes.
The key for Skyridge, get out and run. And that means Lincoln Tahi. It also means Sweetwine. And they've got some run plays designed for him that he can be effective, just like the one he just ran.
14 yards on the pickup. Head coach for Skyridge is Justin Hem. He is also the offensive coordinator. And on first down, pass is caught by Talmadge Oswald to leave him about 4 yards to go for the first.
Really nice job that time by Oswald to find the soft spot in the zone and just spot up there. Make himself a big target for Sweetwine. Easy pitch and catch.
2nd and 4. And Sweetwine's pass downfield broken up. Almost an interception opportunity as he was trying to hit Adam Warren.
Guess who? Diesel Dart.
Yeah.
He's got great instincts on the defensive side. You mentioned he'll play on the offense as well as a receiver, but he's got great ball hawk type of just instincts.
Didn't you think Diesel Dart would develop into a wide receiver?
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Doesn't that make sense?
He does a little bit, but
better
he has
safety.
6 receptions all season. Yeah.
Older brother, by the way, getting his opportunity in New York.
Oh, yeah.
First start coming up Sunday against the Chargers.
Let's go.
Ooh, that's a tough game.
Yeah. 3rd and 4. Tahi. And Tahi pushes ahead. Oh, it all depends on the spot. I don't think he got it. I think he misses it by about a foot.
He's just short of the 40.
I don't know about that spot because the officials were on the 40-yard line and then backed it up a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's any, consideration here. You're going to leave your offense on the field. Nice job by Manasseh Brown to crash down.
Wow.
And keep them shy of that first down marker.
And a timeout taken by Justin Ham. He wants to make absolutely certain he's got what he wants here.
He might have been dealing with a play clock that was going to expire. Give them an opportunity to make sure that they've got what they want.
Well, I just wanted to let you know, Dave and Alema, there's a new feature tonight on the sideline.
I'm excited about this.
Oh, no. You'll know it when you see it. I'm just kidding. That's the tease. You'll know it when you see it.
When you see it.
Are there sponsorship opportunities, Frank, for this new segment?
I think we need a camera on you to find out more about this.
You will.
Frank's at the 10-yard line.
Eventually. I just removed a Milky Way wrapper from the field.
Frank's just in charge of everything.
I just want to be clear. That's not the new feature, is it? It's not Frank the custodian.
Frank picks up garbage. All right. Well, they've got this sorted out, and here we go. They need less than a yard. Lincoln Tahi, there he is in the backfield. Came over, previously played at Bingham High School, and he has been something good for these guys. Here we go. Tahi's got it. There's the push. He got it on the second effort, got it by a yard. But they initially hit him behind the line.
Well, Fui Vakapuna came in, and he got a shoulder into Tahi, but Tahi was able to keep his legs driving and pick up that first down. Watch Vakapuna come in here. He gets his shoulder down, but Tahi got a little bit lower pad level and gets to the yard to gain.
Tahi almost dead even on receptions and carries this season. 276 yards rushing, 245 receiving. So he's dangerous in a couple of different aspects of his game. And again, Tahi, another big collision.
Tahi and Vakapuna, those are some familiar names for BYU fans that saw Fui Vakapuna playing in the backfield and Fahu Tahi.
Just a couple minutes into the game, and this is now the 10th play of this drive. Skyridge ranked #1 in the state, trying to make a little statement here tonight. 2nd down, 7. Sweetwine to throw. That pass a little high, but it's hauled in, knocked out of bounds. But a good pickup for Hunter Sheffield and move the chains.
Nicely done by Keneal Sweetwine. Got a nice rhythm in this opening series for Skyridge. Had to get that up and over the extended arms or hands, the wingspan of Manasseh Brown, who's 6'8".
1st down. Quick pass right over the middle. Plenty of room. Some blockers downfield. And they get down right to the University of Utah red zone. Talmadge Oswald. And guys, they have not had a negative play this entire drive.
Well, Oswald doing a really nice job getting in open space. Little just drag route. He just went right down the line of scrimmage. Easy target for Sweetwine.
2nd and short. Sweetwine's pass caught again, and he is just dissecting this defense. Davis Fyans comes up with the reception. He comes up limping as well.
That ball was right on the money.
15 yards on the pickup. And now 1st and goal from the 5.
What a drive here by...
Very impressive.
Yeah, Skyridge to open up this game.
And Sweetwine. Oh, that pass, well read after the catch by Adam Warren.
Well, Rodriguez, doing a great job diagnosing that, then getting off of his block and getting to the hips of Adam Warren.
2nd and goal. And
ball is out.
Ball is out. Still out. Scooped up. And tackled just beyond the 20-yard line. So a big defensive play. You know this reminds me. And then they didn't break.
Well, Josh Harris, who's got 3 interceptions on the season, comes up with a great scoop here after the ball gets knocked out initially by Patterson. And here comes Harris, who's got a knack for being in the right place. The 3 interceptions will speak to that. But great job by both Patterson along with Jaden Pierce to get that ball out of Sweetwine's hands.
Right on the helmet. I mean, perfect placement. And now Kasuga. That pass is good enough for 1st down yardage. And move the chains.
Helaman Kasuga's been waiting an entire week to... And he throws a strike.
Kai Meza, who's headed to Minnesota next year, the receiver on that one. And now Weston Briggs. This kid is tough.
At 6'2", 205, he is a load. He comes in with 547 yards and 5 TDs, and also has 8 receptions on the season. So he is an effective target out of the backfield as well.
2nd down. Uga again, and downfield. That ball's tipped and intercepted, and back it goes as Adam Warren comes up with the pick. So back-to-back turnovers. My goodness.
I said one of the keys to the game for Corner Canyon was going to be no turnovers. You can ill afford to have turnovers in a big game like this. Now both teams with 1 turnover apiece.
We got to give Rex Caswell a shout out there. He's the one that tipped it, number 22.
Well,
and that created that.
You know, if we don't get a chance to see Reeves, it looked like Kasuga just didn't see someone dropping into the passing lane and into coverage. He's got to see that right in front of him. And the pass, a little low, deflected, obviously picked off, but that's probably not where Kasuga needs to go with the football.
Sweetwine takes off. And Keneal picks up 5. Robert DeBry, Utah's original personal injury attorney, one of our sponsors here on Friday Night Rivals. Robert DeBry.
Alema, you know, Coach Kerr talked about being tougher this game, and it looks like Skyridge is just trying to attack Corner Canyon at the line of scrimmage, challenging that toughness.
Yes.
Second down 4. Sweetwine, plenty of time, and finally fires downfield. Oh,
ooh. Josh,
there's the flag.
With a huge hit.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that flag. I'm telling you right off the bat.
All right,
There's
Robert
no
DeBry, you make the call.
It's not helmet to helmet. The player didn't launch. The defensive player didn't launch. It was more of running into each other. The way that I saw that thing unfold.
Oh, I don't know. Well, Frank overrules, but he did not throw the flag. Well, hopefully he's okay. We'll check him when we come back here. American First Credit Union's Friday Night Rival.
1, 2, 1, check. When you're the oldest personal injury firm in Utah, you get to know a few faces.
So tell me what happened.
You just came in and sideswiped me, bro.
I got hit by a drunk driver.
And it hurts worse than that time that I was dropped. Tailgate. Who would have thought?
I guess you can say we've seen everything. And I mean everything.
Juliet would never use these.
Our team at Robert J. DeBry has the experience needed to get you the compensation you deserve. Not sure you have a case? Dial the number with all the 8s.
Are you living your best life? Or are you wanting more? Something different? Well, maybe it's time for a change. Something impactful. Not just in your world, but around the globe. YouthLink chance to help create a better world, a place that's beautiful and full of good people. The world is waiting. Ready to discover what you can accomplish? Come make a difference for yourself and those around you. Join YouthLink today. A better tomorrow starts now.
My name's Kai Meza. I play receiver and I go to Corner Canyon High School. Shout out to Mom for changing my diapers.
Okay, that one never gets old. Player cards brought to you by Weber State. Build the future you want to see. Moms should be shouted out for that. I mean, that's a stinky job they have to do.
You know what? That institute's too bad the camera's not around, but that's the first. Dave, are you looking down here? Here it is.
Oh, yeah. Frank, we need a camera. You're going to need to pick that up and wave it off till we get a camera on you.
Frank flag of the night right there.
Frank's flags.
New feature here.
A mom should not be changing high school kids' diapers.
Wow. Okay. First down. Second drive for Skyridge, and they are on the move once again. And Sweetwine firing downfield right into the hands of Corner Canyon, and an interception for Mason Hamilton. I mean, he threw that pass right to him.
I don't even know. I didn't see a Skyridge receiver in the area.
Well, there was a seam route being run, and he was trying to hit that seam. And you'll see the receiver is behind the defender. So that ball needed a little air under it.
Yeah.
But great job right there by Hamilton to step in. And how about this? 3 possessions,
3 turnovers.
Offenses, 3 turnovers by offenses in this game.
And a 41-yard return that sets up Corner Canyon quite nicely. And back to that running game with Weston Briggs. Okay. Take a look at our players to watch for the Corner Canyon offense, Salema.
Well, we talked yards and 23 TDs. Meza is that main receiver. He is a great one. And Weston Briggs, the running back, will handle the ground game for Corner.
Second down 8. And again, Briggs. Good carry on second down. That's going to leave about 3 yards for the third. Take a look at our players to watch for the Skyridge defense now, brought to you by Robert DeBry.
Well, Harvey Moyai, who is on his way to Arizona. Griffin Coons is one of the linebackers, a great group of linebackers. And Briggs Parker is in the secondary. He's got 2 interceptions on the year.
Third down, Kasuga keeps, and he's got the strong auto first down.
Okay, if we can go back to the personal foul penalty on the tackle, the explanation from the back judge is two things. One, it was a defenseless receiver. That the defensive player did not wrap up, turned it into a personal foul.
So if he'd have grabbed him and tackled him, he'd have been better off. Pass is complete to Isaiah Morris. He stopped short of the first down.
His leg kind of was a little awkward underneath him as he got tackled there. See if he can just walk that thing off.
It looked like it could have been a lot worse too.
Yeah, certainly.
He was lucky to get out of there and get back to the line of scrimmage. Yeah, didn't that look terrible?
Yeah, that was more of like that inside ankle sprain.
Second down 5. And Kasuga, that was almost intercepted by Griffin Coons right in his hands.
And similar to the other interception that he threw earlier in the game, Frank, he just did not see the linebacker.
Exactly. The linebackers are staying at the line of scrimmage and then dropping late into the passing zone. That time Kasuga's looking to his right and he comes back late left across the field and just had no idea where Coons, the linebacker, was, right in the throwing lane.
Coons, Finau, Simmons, Barris, those are the linebackers for this Corner Canyon 3-4 defense.
Third down, and Kasuga keeps the ball, and he's dropped for a loss. It looked like Briggs might have had the first down if he'd let it go, but you never know how the defense might converge. But now you're looking at a 4th and 8.
They're keeping the offense on the field.
You see all the room there Briggs has off to the left?
And they bring 5 that time. Rex Caswell was able to get through early.
So here we go. Line to gain is the 25. Kasuga back to pass. Kasuga downfield, and it is caught. And Lucas Jackson into the University of Utah red zone.
Great job by the offensive line to give Kasuga time to allow this thing to develop. He did not feel any pressure, was able to sit there in the pocket, look downfield, go through his progression, and comes back to Lucas Jackson. Big first down.
23 yards on the pickup. Briggs takes it. And Briggs down near the 5-yard line.
There's a look at Briggs at 6'2", 205. Entering his senior campaign here, tough runner. When you think about Corner Canyon's offense, you think so much about what they do with their passing game, but they always have good running backs. Weston Briggs.
Always, yeah.
Is that this year for Corner?
Kasuga looking. And Kasuga back of the end zone. Touchdown. And again, it's Lucas Jackson.
Once again, good job up front, allowing Kasuga some time. A light rush by Corner Canyon, or excuse me, by Skyridge, and that allows Lucas Jackson to just run the baseline of the end zone and find himself in some open space and get that first touchdown on the board for Corner Canyon.
Point after is up and good. Perfect. And wow, after turnover, Corner Canyon finally finishes a drive. And they're on the board. Kasuga to Jackson on America First Credit Union's Friday Night Rivals.
Looking for the perfect suit for that special occasion? At Mr. Mac, we have the best selection of suits for weddings, missions, and more. From boys' suits to men's formal wear, we've got you covered. Complete your look with our great accessories, including shirts, ties, shoes, and belts. And with free alterations, you'll always get the perfect fit. Come into one of our 9 convenient locations today, or MrMac.com. Mr. Mac, locally owned and operated for nearly 60 years, making you look your best.
It's in the thrill of starting strong, making gains. It's the real connections in between. It's in the satisfaction of being on the move, That brilliant feeling of getting somewhere.
Yo, what do you do? Hilame Kasuga, quarterback at Corner Canyon. What do you do? Shout out to my mom, all my sisters. I love you guys. Shout out to my girlfriend, Tara. Love you too.
What a nice kid. What do you do? What do you do? What kind of moon is that?
Full.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Hey, you know, one of the things that Lone Peak was able to do, Alema, was create pressure on the quarterback. And Kasuga really struggled with that a week ago. Skyridge has not been able to, so far, really create the same amount of pressure. And when Kasuga can stand in the backfield and look downfield as long as he did on that last series down, it's going to be a long night for Skyridge.
Davis Nelson to kick things off here. Utah State kickoff, the state's #1 student experience on campus. And this one sails into the end zone for a Victor's Tires touchback.
Take a look at our scoring summary. This is brought to you by our friends at RGS Exteriors and Construction. You need anything done on your house, especially now that fall is starting to hit. The leaves are all over the place. Maybe getting on your roof and then into your gutters. You need your gutters replaced or maybe a gutter system installed. Check out our friends at RGS Exteriors. 9 plays, 46 yards, 6-yard touchdown pass from Kasuga to Jackson.
All right, well, Skyridge hasn't had a lot of trouble moving the ball. We're not even through the first quarter. They got 81 yards of total offense. It's the turnovers that are a problem. So we'll see what they can do here. Sweetwine will screen outside to Lincoln Tahi, and Tahi will pick up maybe 3.
Tahi's been very active on that singular play right there, both to the right side and left sides of the formation.
Pass again, complete. This time Talmadge Oswald. And Talmadge very close. They're going to spot it right. They're going to move the chains. That is a strong auto first down. Kind of ripped right through this first quarter. Sweetwine. Oh, he wants it all wide open downfield, and that is caught inside the 30-yard line. Nobody with Davis Fyans.
Frank, this is the question they're asking in the secondary right now. What happened?
What happened?
What happened?
It's like, hey, you have that third. No, you had the third. Everybody who was supposed to have the third thinks the other guy was supposed to have the third.
Well, it ended up 42 yards on the pickup for Skyridge. And again, Sweetwine looking downfield. That pass, oh my word. Again, not even near his own defender, and Mason Hamilton nearly had the pick.
Well, Hamilton was so wide open for the pick. It's the same thing when you see a guy all by himself running downfield and you're like, just get him the ball. He was so wide open, he started thinking about it, and then he dropped it.
So 2nd down and 10. New life here as good yardage on 2nd down for Tahi. And Tahi's already having a pretty nice game. 5 carries, averaging about 4 yards a carry.
The running game has been really effective for Skyridge. If I'm Skyridge, I'm looking at really leaning into the run game.
Absolutely.
Well, when we come back, we'll kick off the 2nd quarter, and Skyridge threatening again. It's a 7-0 lead for the home team, ranked number 3 in the state. On American First Credit Union's Friday Night Rivals.
Fall in love with your home at RC Willey. Embrace this season and refresh your space with cozy colors, with stylish furniture and festive decor. It's easy to get ready for holiday guests and entertaining. Visit RC Willey and make your home holiday ready today.
Are you okay? You seem upset. Turns out you were right. Our car was breaking down and we did need a new one with a loan from America First Credit Union. Me saying there was no hurry and to wait was wrong. Hey, on the bright side, we got to meet Huey.
Get your money working with our low-rate auto loans, now with no payments for 90 days.
FanX Salt Lake, the once-a-year event, is back. FanX is coming your way September 25th through the 27th. Join the ultimate 3-day pop culture experience where you can meet your favorite celebrities, explore an immersive vendor hall, hear special guests share stories, and connect with a community that shares your passion. FanX is the perfect place to bring your family, make new friends, and share unforgettable moments with fellow fans. Save on tickets now with promo code MAGIC at fanxsaltlake.com.
With Tim from RGS Exteriors, the longest. Tim, and you're proud of that.
We are. Look, my great-grandpa started this way back in the day, and now my kids are the 5th.
And 21 Best of State Awards and the Guild Award as well.
It's an independent company that surveys customers, and anything above a 90, you're awarded the Guild Master.
And you guys provide a warranty.
We cover everything on paper for 10 years, but if you call us in year 11, we're going to take care of you.
Tim, how do people get in touch with you?
Just give us a call or check us out on our website at rgsexteriors.com.
RC Willey has everything you need to make your home more comfortable, from cozy sofas to stylish bedroom sets. Our wide selection helps you personalize your space, one piece or one room at a time. And with our low price guarantee, you can buy with confidence and make your home your way today.
Welcome back. Beautiful night here in the South Valley. Number 1 versus number 3. But I want to show you, we're all pretty good friends, but this is how tight Frank and Alema really are. This is the football fan. Frank couldn't figure out how to put on his mic.
I don't know how to put on my microphone. I'm a football
check
guy.
this out.
I'm not a broadcaster.
Alema, this is so cute. Alema steps in.
Wait till he starts talking to me about my shirt.
You okay? There's Riley like,
how my
wow.
shirt is
yeah,
like.
Riley's uncomfortable because he didn't get invited to prom.
Yeah.
And I'm like putting on
Frank's mic.
Frank's boutonniere.
I walked out with a boutonniere and my mic in the right place.
We literally held the game up for 30 seconds for that.
Get out of the mag check. This is not your spot.
There, Frank. Personal foul on Alema. All right, here we go. Back to live action. And a 3rd and 2. And Tahi, he was hitting the backfield, and his extra effort gets him the first down.
That was truly extra effort, second effort there by Tahi, because that contact would have been a loss for sure.
Oh, here we go.
Fire snap, encroachment, defense number 18, 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
All right, so 5 bonus yards. And here we go. And Sweetwine, quarterback draw. And Sweetwine takes off, and Sweetwine into the end zone.
I got to say, we're accustomed to seeing this from the Corner Canyon offensive scheme. Great job by Tahi. He's really the lead blocker there. He goes up and gets on a linebacker or a safety and makes sure that Sweetwine at least gets to the second level without being touched, and he got it in from there.
Boy, what a big drive that is after some of the turnovers in this game.
If the sources are available, I'd love to know the run-pass ratio on that drive.
Run-pass ratio on that drive. I will have that momentarily once I consult with my sources. I can tell you in the game, Skyridge has exactly twice as many passing yardage as rushing. 52 rushing, 104 passing.
But attempts.
Yeah, rushing.
What are the attempts?
Oh, you want to know how many carries?
Carries, yeah, and passing.
They have 10 carries in this game.
And passing attempts?
They have 14 passing attempts.
I
now,
feel like I need a direct line to the sources
on
instead
that drive,
of using you as the middleman.
On that drive, hey, enough
this is like
out
a
of
telegraph.
you. Do you want me to tell you what happened on that drive? All right, 7 plays. 4 were passes, 3 were runs.
Okay.
That's as close to 50-50 as you can get.
Yeah.
Without it being 50-50.
Without it really being 50-50.
And Skyridge has had the ball twice as long. Time of possession, 8:26 for Skyridge, 4:09 for Corner Canyon. That's a huge, huge, huge stat. Just ask Frank.
Huge.
By the way, every kick, I think, has been a Victor's Tires touchback. Good for Victor's. That gives us a chance to remind you that if you go to Victor's, Alemo will go out, just have him check his air pressure so he can eat at the authentic Mexican food restaurant.
Oh, the food is so good. And we're talking authentic Mexican food.
Oh, it's the real deal.
Huevos Rancheros. Go there, get your car worked on in the morning. And if you're like me, just stay for lunch.
They're like
before he heads off to RC Willie.
Your car was done 4 hours ago. What are you doing? Kasuga stands in the pocket, fires downfield. It's complete to Sean Mayberry. Has the reception.
Frank, so much of this is the fact that Kasuga is able to just sit in the pocket and wait and let things develop. So he had a clean pocket once again.
Exactly. And I just have to tell you, some of the chatter that I'm hearing from behind the bench in the cheerleading section, and I'm talking like right in the cheerleading section, as Kasuga is reading downfield, all of a sudden one of the cheerleaders on the box yells, "Come on, throw it!"
He did take plenty of time, but he had good protection downfield again. And that one a little too high for Landon Kerr. And Kerr's a big kid, 6'5", 220. You overthrow him, you're really high.
Landon Kerr, the nephew of Eric Kerr. Carter Kerr, the son of Eric Kerr.
I'm still going to say that was a very catchable pass.
Agreed.
Very.
2nd and 10. And Kasuga's going to take off. And Kasuga has first down yardage, and Maury's still up. Kasuga finally brought down. Not before he gets near the 20-yard line as Griffin Coons makes the tackle.
So I had a conversation with Eric Kerr before this game, and I've watched all of Eric Kerr's quarterbacks from Austin Confensus on, and I asked him, how close is Helaman Kasuga to just really grasping this offense? In my opinion, this quarterback run is kind of that moment where okay, now he's got it. That was beautifully executed and a huge part of this offense.
42 yards on that pickup. And on the ground, look at him pushing his way through. Jackson Caruth. And he's all the way down near the goal line. It'll be 1st and goal.
Give credit to this offensive line for Corner Canyon. They're doing a fantastic job both keeping Helaman Kasuga clean and giving him a clean pocket to be able to sit back and read the defense. Also, their run blocking has been on point.
Caruth stays in the game. Caruth has the ball, and Caruth has the touchdown.
Frank, looked like a little zone scheme up front, and they just sealed it off. And Caruth goes in completely untouched.
Caruth had several options on that running play of where he could go. I had a funny instance when we were watching Helaman Kasuga take off for that extraordinary run. He broke a couple tackles. He gets all the way downfield, puts his team in scoring position. Kick is up, and it's good. And I happened to be walking by Luke Staley, who helps coach on the Corner Canyon staff here. And he kind of rolled his eyes and had a look of disgust on his face, like, that's all you could do? That was the best you could do?
You know that
after that extraordinary
the
run.
Doak Walker Award winner would have taken that to the house. Did he reach over and try to grab your flag?
He tried, but you know what? He's a guy that he lives by the credo: expect Expect perfection. By the way, here's the first feature, Frank's Flags tonight. That's coming out. and I'll tell you why that flag came out. Last night, Dave Fox had a chocolate cake presented to him. And
I brought it to you tonight. There it is. Thank you, Alema.
Did you get a bite of that chocolate cake last night?
No, we didn't have any silverware, so I took it home. I cut it up into bite-sized pieces and then brought it back to every one of you. Now, who does that for his buddies?
I'm waving it off.
Who does that for his buddies?
He waved off the flag. He picked it up.
Nobody. Briggs Parker on the return. How was the cake?
Well, so Frank will not say this, but Fox, let me say this. Thank you very much.
You bet.
Thank you for the cake.
I wanted to make, and I brought a fork for you to eat. We didn't have that last night.
That was from our friends at Fremont. Yep. They were great hosts last night. Fremont got upset by Farmington last night.
Big win.
Now, Fremont was without their starting running back and without the top recruit in the state in Moa. He was not able to play last night. So they were short-handed, but give credit to Farmington. They played a great game last night.
Sweetwine's pass downfield. Oh, tried to thread the needle there. By the way, last night we had 5 straight home teams win until Farmington won last night on our broadcast. How about that?
Yep.
And talk about games tightening up. Our first 8 games of the season, you really never know what you're going to get. Average margin of victory was 27.8 points. The last 5 games, average margin of victory has been 9 points. We've had an overtime game in there. We had some really good games. And that continued last week with our Region 3 opener. Now the Skyridge game, of course, they beat Lehigh in a really close one.
5-yard penalty. Remains second down.
The Lone Peak win was actually 42-21 over Corner Canyon, but it was really closer than that throughout the game. It kind of got away
and if
in the fourth quarter.
Corner Canyon was shut out offensively in the second half.
Yep.
That's exactly
I don't recall a game that I've called for Coach Kerr where that has ever happened.
Certainly not at Corner Canyon. But you're probably right.
I don't think at Jordan either.
All right, Lee Katahi's got the ball as Sweetwine dumped that off to him. They get back just beyond the original line of scrimmage there. It's going to be 3rd and long still.
Yeah, well, after the penalty, at least able to get some of that yardage back. And Tahi, man, this has just been a staple in their offense in this game. Not something that they, use all the time, although Tahi does have a lot of catches as part of what he does for this offense.
Big 3rd down here. Sweetwine, he'll just swing it out to Tahi. Oh, the ball's out. The ball's out and it's recovered. And another huge turnover as Tate Patterson comes out with the ball.
Already, Alema, turnovers have been significant in this football game.
Absolutely. Once again, a little dump route to Tahi, and Tahi has a blocker out there, but great job by Harris to get off that block, get to Tahi, and knock the ball loose before Tahi could really secure it. Great field position after the turnover.
Unbelievable field position. I mean, you just can't do this. They survived 3 turnovers against Lehigh, but well, it's going to be interesting to see, first of all, what they're able to do with the football here, and second of all, how Skyridge responds. Officials are discussing something.
Is it dinner menu? What have they got? What's going on here?
I think they want a piece of that cake I brought you guys.
They could want that. I got to tell you, give me an opportunity to thank the Otuafi Ainga family, because Dustin Otuafi, who is number 11 on the Corner Canyon defense, his father, they've got a grill going over here with some huli huli chicken, and my plate actually had some like shoyu onion poke in it. So I got some raw fish and the chicken and rice.
Good for you.
Oh, wait, are they?
What are we?
Are they overturning this? They're overturning the call.
It's an incomplete pass.
Wow.
4th down.
But I thought it was thrown back. But, well, no, okay, I see what they're saying. So he caught it. Yeah, it was a
forward pass. And I'm glad they had this conversation. Coach Kerr wants an explanation. See whether or not, to me, he's got possession of the ball. So if we're doing a review here, Robert J. DeBry and Associates, you make the call. I'm saying that was a catch, a fumble caused, and a fumble recovered by Corner Canyon.
Wow, so you're going to overrule?
Well, yes, I will overrule the call by the officiating crew, and I think Coach Kerr, as part of my defense team, is going to say,
well, he's going to agree.
That Alema's absolutely right. Alema Harrington Esquire, by the way. You can hire me for any of your legal matters.
I got to give a shout out to Callie Coons, our producer, who called for the you make the call right off the bat. We kind of just let it go.
Can we determine where the original line of scrimmage was for the officials?
Yes,
they want us to do that
really replay. Yeah, they're trying to get a little assistance here. Truck, can we help them out?
So, Callie, if you can look back to that
line of scrimmage.
Go back to the
scrimmage, the previous play.
Go back to the play before this and run the replay.
They're looking right now.
Callie?
Truck, can you help us out with a replay of the previous play? Yes, a replay of the previous play.
We've got it. Tell them it's the 27-yard line.
Okay.
27-yard line.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's the 20. It's according to my sources, i.e. Tyson Ewing, it's the 27-yard line. And he charts all that. So they got it. Wow, we're helping out in real time.
How about that?
I still think that was a catch and a fumble.
Yeah, it sure looked like it live.
You're right.
Well, we have the benefit of replay, and the officials have to make that call in live.
Wow, another flag.
False start.
What is it? Good ball. False start. Offense, number 29. 4th down.
A little uncharacteristic, this many penalties by Skyridge.
Okay, so now they will punt it away. But at least they don't have that turnover, which was, right near the 20-yard line. Fair catch called for back at the 45. So out comes the Corner Canyon offense once again. 32-yard kick. And leading 14-7.
You know, guys, I get quite a bit of commentary about the fact that I wear a visor to most.
You do love visors.
Games. I love a visor. I like the way it fits, but there is a purpose.
Please explain.
And it's not sun.
The lights?
Nobody realizes, but the glare from the lights makes it really difficult to see. And so the visor, and that's why I pull it low, too. It keeps the glare out of my eyes.
I thought you were just trying to be incognito.
Look at this.
Kasuga going deep and just misses Jashawn Mayberry.
That was
so close.
You watch that play again, and Kai Meza, who was running in a duplicate route down the other seam, became a spectator, and he was just watching, waiting, and hoping that ball would be caught. You got two guys running these seam routes down the middle. Meza will come into your screen here at the end, and he's watching, and he's like, oh!
And again, trying to get it on the ground. And Caruth, good carry. All the way down near the 35-yard line. Move the chains.
Wow, between Weston Briggs and Jackson Caruth, that ground game is working right now. Give credit to the guys up front. Tafa, Larkins, Whalen, West, Chandler. They're doing a great job opening up some holes, and give credit to Caruth for breaking a few tackles along the way.
19 yards on that pickup. Pressure coming. Caruth again gets outside. And another good pickup for Caruth.
I'll tell you what, Frank, this offensive line is building a wall and just keeping that entire Skyridge defense on the other side of the wall and giving the running backs opportunities and room to operate.
No doubt. Completely different performance from a week ago.
Jackson Caruth already 42 yards rushing on 4 carries, averaging 10 per carry as Weston Briggs takes that reception for a strong auto first down.
Well executed screenplay, sold the pass, let that. Then set that thing up for Weston Briggs. Moving the chains again.
First down screen outside. That is caught by Meza. And Meza, he might have stepped out of bounds a little further back.
I'll tell you the thing about Meza, he is a dynamic receiver. On his way to Minnesota, 29 receptions, 533 yards on the season with 4 touchdowns. But he's averaging 89 yards per game and hasn't been targeted a ton in this game, but he is a great receiver.
Second and short. And it's another first down. Working through the red zone all the way down inside the 5-yard line. And that is just the good, hard, tough running of Weston Briggs.
Another great job. They've established that ground game, and that is opening up their entire offense. Helaman Kasuga did a great job carrying out the fake after the handoff to try to freeze the linebackers and give Briggs some more room.
And again, Caruth stopped at about the 3-yard line.
This is about the time, Frank, when that defense is just gassed. Like, this has been a long drive.
Yeah, look at them. Hands on their hips.
Yep.
And they are feeling it. Moya made a nice play right there for a short gain. Second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Caruth stays in behind Kasuga. Here we go. Second down. Kasuga's going to throw. He's looking left the whole way and just overshoots. Oh, that was right in front of you, 11.
Yeah, Meza coming right at the Mac Shack.
Yeah. Size him up.
Meza had to sidestep right over here because they've got a tripod right here, but I did get a chance to size him up. I'm going to guess 40, maybe a 40 tall.
Wow.
At 6'1", I put him in a 40 tall.
Yeah. You have a gig at Lagoon?
I do. I guess weights, heights, and ages. I'm guessing, Fox, you're what, 86 years old?
Wow. Man, you are good.
Yep.
Into the end zone as Caruth finishes the drive for Corner Canyon.
What a drive. Great drive, run and pass. That time, a lot of it done on the ground. But between Caruth and Briggs, and even Helaman Kasuga on some runs, they got the job done on the ground.
Point after, and it's a 2-touchdown lead now for Corner Canyon, and the story is these turnovers. 2 of them for Skyridge, and they have been costly. A fumble lost and an interception.
You know you can trust Victor's tires. Trust Victor's to keep your vehicle running smoothly. At Victor's, we'll change your oil, balance your tires, and make sure your front end is aligned. For all your vehicle needs, think Victor's. Victor's Tires, the place you can trust.
Let's go take some turns. A common phrase at a university at the foot of some of the best snow-covered mountains in the world. Another common phrase on the University of Utah campus, unsurpassed societal impact. Sure, it's lofty, but it motivates the care in our hospitals, the research in our labs across campus, and the real-world applications of our breakthroughs. Innovation and impact. It's what you get from a university that is always looking up.
You know you can trust Victor's tires. Trust Victor's for all your service and repairs. And of course, that includes flat repairs. From oil changes to alignments, repairs, and tune-ups, Victor's has you covered. Victor's Tires, the place you can trust.
I'm Weston Briggs. 2026-7. Shout out Baby Mitchu. Go to Brawl Stars.
Brawl Stars? You know what that reminds me of? I'm not sure if this is the same kind of thing, but grab your fans and head to FanX today through Saturday, where you can meet celebrities, attend panels, show exclusive art, shop for merch, more. Tickets on sale now, fanxsaltlake.com. If you use the promo code FanX, you save 15%. I was downtown today, and I mean, it was crawling.
Did you feel like
with
you were
FanX.
like in
I thought I was in a movie or something. They were everywhere. People dressed up as various.
You should just go as Anchorman.
Yeah, there you go. It encompasses everybody. And so you had you know, it wasn't like a Star Trek convention or something like that. I mean, it was just unbelievable. The entire city looked like they were dressed up.
Do you have any polyester suits left from the 70s?
I do. I have a couple. I have a satin suit, a black satin
wide
suit.
lapels. So that's from your days spinning records at the front page.
And I have an LAPD. Remember them?
Yeah.
I have one of those suits with the LAPD, the rounded pants. Good old days, spinning the wax at the front page and Xenon, Broadway.
I'll have to look in, you know, my basement, see if I've got any Angel Flights and Famolari shoes.
Yeah, I had some of those. Let's wear our disco stuff next week. I think Frank missed that era.
Yeah, Frank's too young.
Yeah, that's called intelligence. I think, you know, Alema, you could still pull off like a zoot suit.
Oh, I'm down with that.
That seems kind of gangsterish. Alema's a far cry from that.
Right.
He's more, you know, sandals.
You don't know my dark side.
What is he, Miami Vice?
All right, first down, and Sweet Wine has nowhere to go. I mean, they closed in a hurry.
Man, I'll tell you what, you got your offensive coaches holding their breath to have your quarterback exposed like that multiple times as he's taking that from sideline to sideline.
Tate Patterson did a nice job of forcing Sweet Wine to the sideline. He didn't make the tackle, but he didn't allow Sweet Wine to turn upfield when he wanted to.
He ended up getting a yard, which even that seems a little surprising. But here we go on 2nd and 9. Sweet Wine this time to throw. And he's, he just, are you kidding? What just happened? Flipped out of his hands, and it's a touchdown for Jaden Pierce. Oh, my goodness.
Jaden Pierce has had some huge plays in this game. None bigger than that. Talk about being at the right place at the right time. He's trailing Sweet Wine here, and it put some pressure and forced him out of the pocket. This comes right out of Sweet Wine's hands and into the hands of Jaden Pierce, and nothing but green grass as he heads to the end zone.
Wow, I have not seen a play like that.
You know, watching the replay, it's when Sweet Wine came over with the hand tap to steady the ball before he launched it downfield. He knocked the ball out of his own hand.
Well, point after, this game got away in a hurry. It is now 28-7. Corner Canyon's drives have gone interception on their first one, then touchdown, 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 and now they just come up with a big score on a turnover.
Yeah, how are the sources scoring that play? Is that an interception?
It's a fumble.
Fumble.
It is a fumble.
Because I'll tell you, I'll take you back 1 week ago today. And after Corner Canyon lost to Lone Peak, I remember us talking to each other saying, man, I'd hate to be the next team that's going to have to play Corner Canyon, because they're going to bounce back.
Yeah, I agree with you, Alema, but that first drive by Skyridge, before they fumbled down near the goal line, I thought, you know, wow, Skyridge is really pushing this Corner Canyon team around at the line of scrimmage. They had the run game going, the short passing game, screen game, everything looked good. And all of a sudden, it felt like Corner Canyon flipped a switch.
Wow, that's unreal. You know, as we check out this kickoff return, and big hit just inside the 20, Tyson Ewing did a little research. The last time Corner Canyon lost back-to-back games, it's never happened under the Eric Kerr era, but it was in 2016.
Wow.
And the second loss was to Skyridge. If that's going to happen again, Skyridge is going to need to get busy.
Alema, I just want you to see what's happening over here.
Are you throwing the flag on this?
Okay, I threw a Frank flag because
you didn't like
that noticed stat? The Skyridge. I like that stat, but you notice Skyridge had a kickoff return just now.
Yes.
On the last
First
kickoff,
one.
What did Dave say?
I said that we haven't had a kick return yet.
We haven't had a kick return yet.
Are you calling that a jinx?
Yeah, I know nobody believes
what's wrong
in
with a kickoff return?
Because you just said no one's had a kickoff return in this game, and then
that's
the very
fine.
next kick, you jinxed it, and there was a kickoff return.
I think you're missing the point of a jinx.
I think sometimes we're forcing the new segment here.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more with that. Lincoln Tahi takes
again.
The pass. Someone take that flag away from Frank and his mic.
Alema got a flag for forcing the jinx, forcing the flag.
A jinx is when you say he hasn't missed a point after all year, and then he misses it.
Or there's not been a kickoff return all
but we
game,
don't care
and
if
then
there
the
is
kickoff
one.
return.
It doesn't reference something that's about to happen that's bad. Here comes Sweetwine, and Sweetwine.
That's a nice looking run.
It's a good looking run right there. They really need to finish this
I get a
drive.
little anxious at how exposed Sweetwine has been in this game, because Corner Canyon, they got some headhunters that are out there that are going to lay the leather on you.
I feel like they're doing exactly what Eric said when he told us in the pregame, that they just weren't physical enough last week, and they're making up for it right now. First down. Clean pocket for Sweetwine, but it breaks down, and here he goes. And Sweetwine stepped out of bounds at
36.
At the 36, so no gain after all that.
Well, even with a three-man rush, Corner is being able to get pressure and break down that pocket for Skyridge. And that has been a huge part of this game so far in the first two quarters.
Second down 10. And Sweetwine stumbles ahead there. Skyridge, by the way, going back this week and last week, they have 6 turnovers in the last 6 quarters of football. That's phenomenal. Now they survived it last week. But 6 turnovers in 6 quarters? My goodness.
I'm telling you, Sweetwine's taking shots here.
Yeah,
take a look at
no
him.
doubt.
He got hit squarely in the back on that last play between the shoulder blades.
Third and short. Screen to Tahi.
What a
One
catch.
hands it. And he's got the first down. And I mean, every hit. There's another one. Mason Hamilton just lowered the helmet right into Tahi's gut.
Hamilton, great safety.
Mm-hmm.
But watch this catch by Tahi. Just one hands it, never brings the other arm up to steady the ball, and then lowers the shoulder.
Tahi now has 60 yards of total offense, divided between rushing and receiving. As Sweetwine fires downfield. Did he keep the toes in?
Oh, I think that's the right call.
Yep. It's a good-looking catch for Talmadge Oswald, but couldn't keep the feet in.
Telling you, Frank, every play, Sweetwine has had to get out of the pocket.
Yeah, he's been harassed. I'll tell you what, Corner Canyon is, they're getting the pressure and they're forcing Sweetwine out of the pocket. I wonder if they're going to make an adjustment on that. I wonder if they're going to try and continue with the pressure, but keep Sweetwine in the pocket with the rush.
Right now it's a good carry again for Lincoln Tahi. Another first down.
Well,
and Lincoln really having a nice game.
Yeah, just a great play by Tahi that time, just off the left side of the line between Latumoyai and Astorga.
40 yards receiving and 31 yards rushing for Tahi. Under 4 now to go in the first half. And Sweetwine, this is a quarterback draw all the way. And he'll get about 3 before he runs out of bounds.
Well, give credit to Sweetwine, because so much of this is just being put on his shoulders, because a lot of the running game has been him either scrambling or a designed run like you just saw.
Second down. Screen outside. That's caught. Adam Warren. And Warren very close to a first down. It'll be 3rd and just over a yard. Let's take a look at our upcoming schedule. Brought to you by McGee's. They do our Champions Trophy. Next week, we're sticking with Region 3 on Thursday. Lone Peak at Skyridge. And then Friday, flexing that game. We might have that picked before the end of the night, but we will see. 3rd and short. Oh, high snap. Sweetwine able to corral it, and then he throws high and incomplete. So 4th and short coming up. They will obviously leave the offense on the field.
This reminds me a little of how Corner Canyon looked last week against Lone Peak, where their offense didn't get settled in.
I hear you, Alema, but I also feel like, I was just thinking, Skyridge has had some productive offensive series. They just haven't been able to pay it off. I mean, there's been turnovers and things that have happened to them on the negative side, but I still think they've been able to gather some yardage between the 20s.
Oh, what a hit. What a hit. And Corner Canyon's going to hold.
Well, great job that time calling the right defense for the right play. Because that time you had penetration early. Everybody gets in. That's just a team tackle.
Big defensive stand for Corner Canyon. They've got the 28-7 lead and the football when we come back on America First Credit Union's Friday Night Rivals.
New flooring instantly updates your home. Now's the perfect time to buy during the semi-annual flooring event at RC Willey. For 10 days only, save up to 40% on select carpet styles and pay $39 for installation. Let our flooring experts help you find the perfect floor at RC Willey.
Everyone knows that Coleman Knitting Mills is the place to go for Letterman jackets and school sweaters. But did you know you can design and order your jacket online? With Coleman's new online builder, you can build your jacket anytime. Visit ColemanKnitting.com and design and customize your jacket just the way you want it. Visit our online store and custom design your jacket today. Coleman Knitting Mills, made to last.
Fall in love with your home at RC Willey. The season styles and colors are here. Whether you're hosting a large crowd or just want to make your space feel more like you, we've got you covered. Visit RC Willey and make your home holiday ready today.
America First Credit Union's Friday Night Rivals is brought to you by McGee's Trophies, Victor's Tires, Sugar House Furniture, and Coleman Knitting Mills. We talked about the drives for Corner Canyon, how successful they've been. For Skyridge, it's been fumble, interception, touchdown, punt, fumble, turnover on downs. It's been tough sledding. And the crazy scoop and score that just fell out of Sweetwine's hands. Good pass, good pickup.
Great job by Jashawn Mayberry. He was talking about Lone Peak. He transferred in from Lone Peak last year. Watch this great slip right here as he gets Sidwell to whiff on that tackle attempt.
Kasuga firing downfield, unloads, and that ball is nearly, it would have been a miraculous catch for Jaden Allen, or excuse me, Lucas Jackson. They have two number 7s.
Yes.
But not able to hang on there. Let's take a look at our coming up at the half. Sugar House Furniture halftime report. We'll get a report from our Main Street studios at KUTV News. You'll meet the scholar athlete, stats and highlights, and Frank will explain all these penalty flags he keeps throwing.
Yeah, there's a lot more coming.
Kasuga keeps it. And Kasuga down inside the 45 to the 44-yard line, approaching 2 minutes to play in the half.
And again, that's as comfortable as I've seen Hiliman Kasuga with that design quarterback run in this Eric Kerr offense.
Pass screen caught and move the chains. Another strong auto first down.
That ball was snatched by Mayberry a little behind the receiver as he comes out of his break, and he was able to twist and turn and take the ball out of the air before the defender got there.
Kasuga again, a little inside screen. That's caught. Diesel dart. The ball came out, but he was down.
Great job by Diesel Dart. When he catches this ball, he's in front of his blockers. So he has to pause for a second and jump back and allow the lineman to get in front of him. That's just great instinct by Diesel Dart.
And that's an uncomfortable pass to catch.
Kasuga again steps into the pocket, firing downfield, threads the needle. What a catch! And Lucas Jackson gets to the end zone. 34 yards.
I sound like a broken record, but Helaman Kasuga has been clean for the most part tonight, with the exception of maybe one play. But he has all day to stand in the pocket and look downfield. Great catch by Lucas Jackson, but none of this happens if Helaman Kasuga does not have a clean pocket to stand and survey.
Lucas Jackson and turns that into a touchdown, and the point after up and good. And now this game really getting away from Skyridge. Did not expect to see this. The #1 team in the state down 35-7.
No one saw this coming, Alima. Did
No.
you see this?
No, absolutely not. I expected that Corner Canyon was going to bounce back, but Skyridge is one of the top teams in the state.
No question.
And so you're expecting that you know they're going to be able to handle it. It's going to be like a heavyweight fight, and they're going to be throwing haymakers. But so far tonight, give credit to that Corner Canyon defense, because they have given their offense opportunities. But even if you get opportunities, you still have to capitalize, and they've been able to do that offensively as well.
How about Lucas Jackson? 3 receptions tonight, 63 yards and 2 touchdowns for Lucas. Two touchdowns for him. And coming into the game, he had 3 all season, as Briggs Parker is going backwards.
You know, to Frank's point in the conversation that we had with Coach Kerr and the coaches before this game, the emphasis, as we asked him, as you've looked at the film from the game against Lone Peak, what has been the emphasis during the course of practice this week? And Frank, you talked about it. It was physicality. They needed to be tougher. And even, you know, every phase of the game here tonight, offense, defense, special teams, you're seeing Charger toughness returning to the field.
Yeah, what a rebound for them. All right, first down, a minute to go. And Skyridge really needs to get going. And Sweetwine gets out of the pocket and ends up just throwing that away. By the way, we're going to have our school bus stop of the game. I wonder if this play could be a candidate for the school bus stop of the game, as Sweetwine had that ball land right into the awaiting hands of Jaden Pierce, who turns it into a touchdown. Well, the bus stop of the game, will announce that in the 4th quarter. And don't forget, always stop for a school bus when the stop arm is out and the red lights are flashing. Here goes Sweetwine on 2nd down. And Sweetwine in trouble. Flag is down.
Oh, I think that's a fumble.
I think they're blowing the whistle now.
Now they blew the whistle, incomplete. We'll have to take a look at that replay. Flag is down. This is going to be a holding penalty against Skyridge.
Holding offense, number 50. That pill is declined. 3rd down.
And the thing that's happening for Corner Canyon, they've been able to get pressure with 3 guys.
3.
Just 3. So they got 3 guys rushing, dropping 8.
You know what a luxury that is?
Fumble almost recovered there by Kozlowski, and then ends up not being a fumble, but still problems for this offense.
Sweetwine's pass high, caught. Oh, excuse me, that wasn't Sweetwine.
Yeah.
My apologies. That was Jagger Fontaine, the sophomore, coming into the game.
And I don't know. I've said this multiple times. Sweetwine has been exposed as far as his body is concerned. Like, he's taken some shots in this game.
He sure has. So I'm checking out the sideline to see. I don't see any activity on the training table with Sweet Wine. We'll keep monitoring this situation. Sweet Wine, one of the really good quarterbacks in the state this year.
He's got all of the tangibles. He's 6'4", 205 pounds, strong arm, can make all the throws.
He's athletic. The ball just comes off his hand so nicely.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's any knock at all, he does have 9 interceptions.
That's the thing
this season. Other than that,
and that's no small thing.
So they're going to go for it on 4th down with 40 seconds to go.
Yeah,
Maybe they're just going to try to drive,
pull them off sides.
They didn't really sell it that hard.
They just gave it a token attempt.
Kind of a half a clap.
Yeah.
Let's call timeout.
Wow, this is just stunning.
I'm really interested in talking to Coach Him
I'll bet
at
you
halftime. And
I hope he stops.
I might have to get him on the run.
Hey, by the way, Mr. Mack, one of our sponsors here on Friday Night Rivals. That's why we have the Mack Show. What have you got
I just
in there?
got delivery of Charger fries. So these are the garlic fries.
Hey, where's the cake I gave you? Show everyone that.
Well, I got dessert. This is BYOD.
Okay,
bring your own dessert. So we brought our own dessert.
Save some of the
Frank's
fries.
got a bunch of stuff over here. I don't know what that is. But there's something in here. There's a surprise in here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's a
busy at halftime.
Yeah, and you keep giving me extra assignments.
The Otuafis brought me this plate right here.
What are you going to do with all this?
The poke is gone. But the huli chicken.
You're not going to be able to work the second half.
Well, my family just showed up, so I got food for the kids.
You got to feed them. Okay, good. There you go. So they wisely will punt this away.
That's a good one. Wow, turns it over and everything.
Great kick. Oh, man, fielded all the way back inside the 30.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dave. You never want to field a punt over your shoulder like that, Alima. If you're trying to catch that like a receiver, you just let it go.
Yeah, just let that thing go.
Yes.
Well, fortunately, it worked out for them. So they got 34 seconds left and already up 35-7. And don't forget, Corner Canyon gets the football to start the second half. Remember, they won the toss and deferred. And that's looking like a good decision. All right, Kasuga firing downfield, complete, quickly out of bounds. So a good pickup once again for Jason Mayberry. He actually played at Lone Peak last year. Made the move up to Corner Canyon.
Some were saying, so the Pulas go up to Lone Peak and Mayberry came down here. Well, actually, Mayberry came down here first before the Pulas ended up at Lone Peak.
They all just kept headed north. Ooh, that pass intended for Mayberry, and a little out of his reach. 25 seconds.
Once again, Helaman Kasuga has really had so much time in the pocket without being harassed. Great job up front.
Little pass dumped off to Weston Briggs. He's dangerous in the open field. He gets out of bounds, so clock stops at 18.
Great clock management on this drive, Frank.
Yeah, that's really good coaching. Lemmy, you mentioned the lack of pressure on Kasuga in the passing game. He faced that pressure a week ago against Lone Peak. So you could say Lone Peak has the blueprint. You know, you have to get into the quarterback's throwing lanes. You have to harass them behind the line of scrimmage. That's all great unless you don't have the horses to do that. And by the way, Corner Canyon playing a little extra level up tonight.
Kasuga. And again, just marching down the field. This time, Isaiah Morris. We saw him early in the game. Remember, he got kind of twisted up.
Yeah, still limping a little bit. But was able from whistle to whistle.
Nice catch.
Here's the thing, that limp, he'll manage that limp all night, and then tomorrow, that's when he's really good. Like, that's when he's like, oh man, this thing.
Yeah, trying to get out of bed in the morning. He's like, oh, okay.
Exactly. Calling in sick.
I don't know. He's like 17 years old. I mean, for some of us, getting out of the bed every morning is a challenge, even without an injury. Kasuga going downfield. That's high and out of bounds. Lucas Jackson can't get to it. He's already got 2 touchdowns. And we're down to 8 seconds.
Kasuga does a nice job this time. He feels the pressure coming around. Good job by the offensive line to push that thing out, but he steps up in the pocket, just a little off target on the pass. There's big number 77, Isun Tafa, 6'5", 355. My man is headed to the University of Southern California.
Yeah, how about that?
That's a big boy right there.
He'll fit in nicely, though, at that size. That's about what they all are at USC. Pass downfield and a little bit wide. Again, you see Morris just
Dolce, did you catch that ball?
That.
One-handed.
One-handed, you caught it?
Did you really catch
one-handed?
I'm going to check the replay on that.
I got some cheers.
Was it on one bounce?
Well, yeah, it bounced. But I still caught it one-handed.
Let me check it here. Okay, come on, camera. Come on. There he is. There he is. Well done.
Look at everybody on the sidelines looking at him like, how did you do that?
Yeah. They're a little stunned.
Old bald guy in a visor, and he caught that? Wow.
That's. I think you can throw the flag on that comment.
Oh, thank you.
You look good, Frank.
Look at that.
Look at those big
mitts.
paws.
I mean,
how many yards did you throw for in 2 years at the University of Utah?
About 27,000.
Yeah.
Give or take.
Yeah, give or take.
6 or 7. I still don't know what that means. I feel bad saying it because I have no idea what
you know what's crazy?
People say that.
Frank probably doesn't remember this, but I called probably half his games.
I do remember that. Yeah. Because when I saw
You're
you
always very nice to me.
Several years later,
well,
you hadn't changed. You looked exactly the
Fox
same.
has been around for long enough that he called some games that I played in down at BYU.
I don't know about that.
Well, you covered them.
Okay, yeah. Well, you and I flew to Australia together, and I was on the call, but you were injured.
That sounds a little just weird when you say it like that.
Dave was telling me about his favorite games when Slingin' Sammy Baugh was playing at TCU.
Slingin' Sammy Baugh.
Those games.
Kasuga, big block. He's just going to huck this up to the end zone. It falls incomplete and brings the first half to a close. But what a half for Corner Canyon. This game very much in the balance at the end of the first quarter, but then the Chargers just took off. They'd love to get that #1 ranking back.
I was trying to catch this one, be like Frank Dolce. That came right into the Mac Shack.
And did you fumble it?
I know where you're going on that.
Okay, I'll leave it there.
Well, what a half indeed. And there's still a half of football left, but Skyridge has some things to work out, and certainly got to find out what the situation is with Keneal Sweetwine. But for right now, it's Corner Canyon playing like the #1 team they were for most of the season before they lost that ranking to this same Skyridge team. Eric Kerr in his 9th season has only 9 losses. Does not want to get the double digits.
I'm watching Sweetwine walking gingerly to the locker room here as the visitors at Corner Canyon. He's got a hand on the hip.
Frank's with Justin Hem right now, Frank.
All right, Coach. Well, certainly it didn't go the way you wanted to in the first half, but what are the things you need to do at halftime to get your offensive side correct and get some points on the board?
We got to take care of the ball, execute, stay ahead of the chains. I think for the most part we've moved it all right. We just got to take care of it and be consistent.
Defensively, I mean, it was kind of a strange set of circumstances that allowed Corner Canyon to get some points on the board and turnovers and everything else. How are you feeling about your defensive unit? What's the message at halftime?
I think defense has done a pretty good job overall. Again, they've been put in some tough situations with some turnovers, but I think they're executing, doing some good things. We got to pick it up offensively and continue to put some pressure on those guys.
All right, Coach. Good luck in the second half.
So much there. Thank you so much, Frank and Coach Ham. Coming up next, the Sugar House Furniture halftime report. You get an update from our 2 News Main Street studios. You're going to meet the Scholar Athletes, scores and highlights. It's all coming your way. Big lead for Corner Canyon here on America First Credit Union's Friday Night Rival.
Your whole life, you woke up before the sun, you worked hard, so your family could have the things they want. Everything was going great, until one night when you were hit by a drunk driver. Now you're out of work, bills are piling up, and you're worried about your family. As Utah's original personal injury law firm, our team at Robert J. DeBry will get you the settlement you deserve. Not sure you have a case? Dial the number with all the 8s.
McGee's Stamp and Trophy is Utah's #1 awards and engraving company. McGee's will help you brand your business and recognize the people who make it a success. McGee's has a passion for excellence that will make your accolades more meaningful. From custom-cut acrylics and crystal awards to framing, engraving, and sports memorabilia. If you can dream it, we can achieve it. Let McGee's take care of all of your awards and recognition needs. McGee's Stamp and Trophy in Orem, American Fork, and Salt Lake City.
Some shops, they just give you an oil change and send you on your way.
But at Master Auto Tech, our master service goes beyond that.
Our master service package includes premium oil, full digital inspection, tire rotation, fluid top-offs, and a brake check.
Plus, BG EPR to clean the sludge out of your engine.
And BG MOA to extend engine life and performance.
Getting the master service means you're going to be doing it less often, saving you money over time.
So come down and ask for the master service. It's not just an oil change, it's peace of mind.
Your trusted, helpful expert, Master Auto Tech.
It's a price drop. $7,600 off brand new Volkswagen at Strong Volkswagen. Get brand new Jetta just $220 a month. $220. Thousands off new Jetta, Tiguan, Taos, even new Atlas. The SUV with room for everyone. $7,600 off, and you get a lifetime warranty, no charge. The price drop. New Jetta just $220 a month.
We make it easy to buy a new Strong Volkswagen.
StrongVW.com.
This is a 2 News halftime update.
Hey, thanks for joining us for this 2 News update. We'll get you back to the game in just a bit. These are some of the headlines we're following today on KUTV. Tyler Robinson, the man accused of assassinating Charlie Kirk at UVU, will be back in court again on Monday. It's expected he'll attend in person. His first hearing was virtual. Will also be his first hearing with new lawyer Kathy Nestor. The Utah County Commission hired her to defend Robinson this week. Prosecutors are seeking the death penalty in that case. Jimmy Kimmel Live returns to air on Sinclair ABC affiliates tonight. This comes after discussions between Sinclair, our parent company, and the network. ABC suspended Kimmel's show after his controversial monologue on the assassination of political activist Charlie Kirk. It lifted that suspension earlier this week after internal talks with the comedian. New developments from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Church leaders say the renovations on the Salt Lake City Temple are on track. Today we learned some of the temple's rooms are nearing completion now. Painting and finishing work is going on in the celestial and ceiling rooms. They've been completed. The large assembly room is also nearly finished. The renovations on this historic landmark are set to be completed in 2027. All right, we're heading towards the weekend. Let's check in with Sean, get the first alert forecast for you.
Yeah, and it's going to be a great start to the weekend here, but Sunday will be a little bit rainier here further up towards the north. But for the evening here, as we move on, the showers that we've been dealing with for much of the southern half of the state, that's going to continue to decrease in coverage. By tomorrow morning, it's quiet, but it's cloudy for southern areas here. Notice the sunshine for northern Utah, but we'll start to see those clouds build in for much of the day tomorrow further up towards the north. We're not really expecting any rain here in the Salt Lake Valley, but notice for tomorrow afternoon and evening, the extent of the showers and thunderstorms pretty similar to what we dealt with today. Periods of heavy rain south of I-70, perhaps in the St. George, Cedar City area along I-15. You can see some frequent thunderstorms there, including Moab, Monticello. That continues through about 7 o'clock tomorrow evening, then gradually tapers off. And then by Sunday morning, we've got another round of storms moving in down towards the southern and central part of the state. Notice a few storms will be possible here up towards the north as that moisture finally works its way into the area. Significantly cloudier for northern Utah on Sunday as well, with on and off showers and thunderstorms that will be possible, especially across the central part of the state. So in terms of rainfall amounts, a few tenths of an inch down, especially further towards the south. We'll get maybe a few hundredths of an inch further up towards the north. There is that flash flooding risk for both Saturday and Sunday for our national parks. We'll see those temperatures overnight down into the 50s tonight, and then tomorrow 80s with a little bit more sunshine up towards the north. For Oktoberfest, for those heading up into the mountains, we've got 60s there. St. George, you're dealing with temperatures into the 80s, and then across the Wasatch Front, we're cooling things down into the 70s for next week. A little bit more unsettled weather as well.
Fall in love love with your home at RC Willey. Embrace this season and refresh your space with cozy colors. With stylish furniture and festive decor, it's easy to get ready for holiday guests and entertaining. Visit RC Willey and make your home holiday ready today.
Let's see, string cheese, ooh, soda.
Surprise! You have a brother.
Hi. Whoa. Why didn't you tell me before?
Well, we just got him.
For opening a new account at America First Credit Union.
Which, surprise number 2, you're moving out and living at America First.
Huh?
Get your money working. For a limited time, new members get a cash bonus when they open a checking account.
Whether because of discomfort, lack of mobility, your lifestyle, or occupation, you sit inactively way too many hours a day. Introducing Ellipse, the premium quality automatic seated exerciser that strengthens legs, increases mobility, and boosts circulation without physical strain or impact.
It is so quiet that none of my coworkers even know I'm using it.
Strengthen and tone your legs, increase your mobility, flexibility, and balance. Plus, stimulate healthy circulation.
My joints feel better, my knees feel better, my back feels better. It makes me feel stronger too.
Perfect for home therapy. Whisper quiet to use while you work.
My circulation is moving, I'm burning calories, and it makes me feel energetic.
Call now and order Ellipse, the seated exerciser that strengthens legs, increases mobility, and boosts circulation. Call and get upgraded to the Deluxe Bundle. Get the faster motor for 5 miles of steps per hour, the step counter, the sport mat, and wireless remote. Call now.
As droughts intensify in Utah, invading insects and mites increase and destroy vital crops. At Utah State University, Ricardo Ramirez and his students research and create tools like biopesticides to help farmers combat destructive insects. The result? A more productive harvest.
I'm an Aggie. I'm defending Utah's crops.
RC Willey has everything you need to make your home more comfortable, from cozy sofas to stylish bedroom sets. Our wide selection helps you personalize your space, one piece or one room at a time. And with our low price guarantee, you can buy with confidence and make your home your way today.
This is the Sugar House Furniture Halftime Report.
Welcome back to Corner Canyon High School. Corner Canyon really taking it to Skyridge tonight. I don't think anybody expected that. But you know what we did expect? We did expect an amazing America First Credit Union scholar athlete. And we certainly have one here tonight in Jacob Hamlin. Dave, you've outdone yourself once again. Dave Nellis, Director of PR at America First Credit Union. This guy is a 4.0 student athlete. He's a captain of the swim team. He's a captain of the mountain biking team. He also has something that we call a seal of biliteracy. How about that? English and German. I wish I could speak better English. Just hang on to that one. Thinking about a career in engineering and maybe applying to the Air Force Academy. I love that. We all love our servicemen. This is a guy that does it in the classroom and in the community, and he has so many other hobbies. I'm going to let him tell us about it. I can't even remember. Tell us about the other stuff that you like to do.
So at Corner Canyon, there's a world-class woodworking program run by Tim McNeil, and he's helped me go to a national woodworking competition in that. And I also like to ski in the winter. It's really fun.
That's amazing. Now tell me, how did you get into woodworking? Is it because of the program here, or did you just decide that was something you wanted to do?
I think it was 7th grade, and my sister told me to take a woodworking class, and I just continued doing that through high school.
And tell us about your thoughts about going maybe to the Air Force Academy.
Yeah, I started applying a few months ago. I should hear about it in March, and I'm going to study aerospace engineering there if I get in.
That's amazing. Well, we're hoping the best for you, and congratulations on all that you've accomplished. What a great representative. You have your parents here and a buddy and your sister and the whole family. That's nice. Dave, tell us about this kid. I mean, all of the things that you want in the kids of America today.
Yeah, this is why we do this program, is to find these great kids that are just doing it good in the classroom, good on the court, on the field, on the slopes, and just good in the community. And Jacob is one of those people. You know, you look at Jacob and he looks kind and benign. He is fiercely loyal to what he does and fiercely competitive. He will not stop not quit until it's done. So in addition to biking and swimming, he's a triathlete. When you think about how much dedication and commitment that takes to go from one sport to the next, he's going to great heights. And the fact that, he's interested in going to the Air Force Academy and studying mechanical engineering or aerospace. Jacob, you're going to go to the moon, buddy. So on behalf of America First, we are super excited to just honor you as our Friday Night Rivals Athlete of the Week. So way to go, buddy.
Well, he may literally go to the moon someday. Who knows? Mentally tough. That's what I would say about Jacob. Well, there he is. That's your America First High School. Corner Canyon and Skyridge. Skyridge is going to have to do something big in the second half. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
When you're the oldest personal injury firm in Utah, you get to know a few faces.
So tell me what happened.
You just came in and sideswiped me, bro.
I got hit by a drunk driver.
And it hurts worse than that time that I was dropped. Tailgate. Who would have thought?
I guess you can say we've seen everything. And I mean everything.
Juliet would never use these.
Our team at Robert J. DeBry has the experience needed to get you the compensation you deserve. Not sure you have a case? Dial the number with all the 8s.
The challenges of college are easier to overcome when you're embraced by community. Surrounded by beauty. Inspired by quality. And empowered by opportunity. It's all here at Weber State. Find your brilliance.
Looking for the perfect suit for that special occasion? At Mr. Mac, we have the best selection of suits for weddings, missions, and more. From boys' suits to men's formal wear, we've got you covered. Complete your look with our great accessories, including shirts, ties, shoes, and belts. And with free alterations, you'll always get the perfect fit. Come into one of our 9 convenient locations today or MrMac.com. Mr. Mac, locally owned and operated for nearly 60 years, making you look your best.
And welcome back to Corner Canyon High School, where the home team, the Chargers, lead Skyridge by the score of 35-7. Let's take a look at our first half highlights. Brought to you by America First Credit Union, where members come first. Interesting first couple of drives. Both teams ending up with turnovers. First off, Skyridge getting the ball on an interception. Then Keneal Sweetwine, he delivers a strike, but to the opposing team. So they exchange turnovers, and that turnover for Corner Canyon would turn into a touchdown. Kasuga looking into the end zone, where he finds Jackson for his first touchdown of the game. Keneal Sweetwine will get it done on the ground with his legs, and he's in for the score. So early on, going a little back and forth, then it was all Corner Canyon, both running backs Caruth and Briggs, big for Corner Canyon in the first half of this game as Caruth gets in for the touchdown. And the bizarre play right here. Trailing the play is Jaden Pierce, and somehow the ball comes out of Sweetwine's hands right into the hands of Pierce, and he's in for the touchdown. Kasuga, right before the end of the half, connects with Jackson once again, breaks a tackle, and he breaks the plane and in for the score. And Corner Canyon rolling up some big numbers. 35-7 is the score on the scoreboard as we evaluate the numbers behind the score. 309 total yards for Corner Canyon, 186 of that through the air by the hand of Kasuga. Lucas Jackson has got 3 catches for 63 yards and a couple of TDs. On the other side, Keneal Sweetwine, 14 of 24, 132 yards. He kind of limped into the locker room, so we'll check on him as Skyridge takes the field here for the second half. But stick around. Third quarter action is on the way. Friday Night Rivals brought to you by America First Credit Union. We're back after the break.
This halftime report was brought to you by Sugar House Furniture.
Welcome to Sugar House Furniture, where we've been selling solid wood furniture at affordable prices for over 30 years. Whether you need a single piece or an entire room, find what you're looking for at Sugar House Furniture, your Mission Furniture specialist.
It's a price drop. $7,600 off brand new Volkswagen at Strong Volkswagen. Get brand new Jetta, just $220 a month. $220. Thousands off new Jetta, Tiguan, Taos, even new Atlas. The SUV with room for everyone, $7,600 off. And you get a lifetime warranty, no charge. The price drop. New Jetta, just $220 a month.
We make it easy to buy a new
Strong Volkswagen. StrongVW.com.
Do you suffer in pain? Are you stiff, tense, or less active than before? Introducing the EasyWell Remedy Massage System that combines the incredible effects of vibrational therapy, targeted deep tissue shiatsu massage, plus soothing infrared heat. A triple fusion of therapeutic experiences. Full body vibrational therapy increases blood circulation and reduces inflammation. Look at these beads moving from the powerful vibrational motors.
It's like 1,000 little fingers just vibrating my body from head to toe.
Infrared heat penetrates deep to reduce pain, soothe, and relax.
Remedy gets in there and helps deal with the source of the pain, so you feel much better.
The Ultra Shiatsu pillow with 6 infrared heated nodes mimics a professional massage. Plus, it's detachable for deep relief anywhere you need it.
It's just something that you're gonna have to feel for yourself.
Experience the true remedy for your pain and stiffness. Call now.
FanX Salt Lake. The once-a-year event is back. FanX is coming your way September 25th through the 27th. Join the ultimate 3-day pop culture experience where you can meet your favorite celebrities, explore an immersive vendor hall, hear special guests share stories, and connect with a community that shares your passion. FanX is the perfect place to bring your family, make new friends, and share unforgettable moments with fellow fans. Save on tickets now with promo code MAGIC at FanXSaltLake.com.
Welcome to Sugar House Furniture, where we've been selling solid wood furniture at affordable prices for over 30 years. Whether you need a single piece or an entire room, find what you're looking for at Sugar House Furniture, your Mission Furniture specialist.
Hey, R.C. Willey would like to recognize a standout member of the Corner Canyon community, and here to receive the R.C. Willey Extra Mile Award is the principal, Dina Kohler. How about that? Known for her unwavering support of the students, teachers, and the entire community, Principal Kohler champions equity, kindness, excellence in everything she does. To be your best starts with getting a good night's rest. R.C. Willey giving Dina this Bedgear Store Performance pillow so she can sleep great and wake up energized, ready to lead the school. Thank you, Principal Dina Kohler, for going the extra mile. R.C. Willey has top mattress brands to help you sleep like a baby as well. R.C. Willey, your home, your way. And it's time now for University of Utah's high school game day.
We're Corner Canyon Drill! And we're unstoppable, unshakable, and unforgettable.
We have a great halftime tonight choreographed by the epic staff we're looking forward to perform.
We absolutely love performing at all the Corner Canyon football and basketball games. It's such an honor to support such excellent teams at our school.
Our team this year is packed with talent and our routines are fire. We are so hyped to show how special Corner Canyon Drill is. Corner Canyon's in a new region this year. We can't wait for the competition to leave our mark. Go Chargers!
We're excited to represent Corner Canyon Drill Team at the Miss Drill competition in a couple weeks. We hope to see you all there.
As we head into competition season, we couldn't be more excited. Utah has some of the most talented teams out there, and we're so grateful for the chance to compete at such a high level.
We want to give a huge shout out to all of our sponsors. Your support means everything and makes what we do possible.
We want to shout out our amazing coaches, Brittany, Ella, Anna, McKenna, and Abby. And we can't forget the best people in the crowd, our drill parents.
Corner Canyon Drill Team wants to thank University of Utah for hanging out with us on game day.
Go Utes!
Oh, my hand's off.
That was beautiful. Matt Smith put that together. I'll tell you a funny story about that, though. He didn't know that Corner Canyon wasn't in school today.
Yeah.
So he, came out to do that, and there's no one here.
Yeah, by the way,
and
a very small crowd here tonight, in part because they didn't have school today.
They didn't have school. So anyway, he's like, oh, my goodness, what am I doing? He comes out on the football field, and there's the entire drill team working out.
Unstoppable, unshakable, unforgettable.
Exactly. So he's like, hey, guess what? You're going to be my high school game day. And they did a great job of it.
They did.
All right, second half underway with that Utah State University kickoff. Let's take a look at the players to watch for the Corner Canyon offense, what they did in the first half.
Well, Kasuga was pretty on point, 14 of 24, 186, 2 TDs, 1 pick. Kai Meza, 3 targets, 2 receptions, 18 yards. And Weston Briggs, big on the ground, 5 carries, 26 yards, 5.2 yards per carry for him.
35-7 to start this second half. Let's see what Kasuga and Corner Canyon can do it. Right out of the gate, he goes deep. And Mayberry's got it. The ref almost got in the way, and he's finally brought down by Braylon Sidwell. But what a huge pickup to open the half.
Well, I'll tell you what, you want to come out in kind of a sudden change type of environment on the first play of the second half, and you just launch it deep. And Mayberry doing a great job running under it and then trying to beat the ref and the defenders. Finally gets brought down about the 8-yard line.
71 yards on the pickup, but Kasuga just having a great night. 15 of 25, 257 yards and a couple of touchdowns. And it's continuing here in the second half. So Caruth, look at him push, and Caruth gets to the end zone. How about a 2-play drive to open the second half?
Well, Briggs and Caruth were great on the ground for Corner Canyon in the first half. How about put them both in the backfield, and you let the bigger Briggs lead block for Caruth, and he leads the way to pay dirt for Corner Canyon. They come out a couple of plays and into the end zone for the first score of the second half. Great blocking up front, both offensive line and Weston Briggs.
The officials walking.
Number 43, 5-yard penalty, retry.
It's a little false start penalty. That'll move it back. No big deal for the kicking team here at Corner Canyon. Certainly capable of connecting from 25.
How about Caruth, 11, 55 yards rushing on 7 carries and 3 touchdowns. That point after is up and good. So Caruth has 3 touchdowns and Lucas Jackson has 2 touchdowns.
Well, anybody that had predicted at the start of the second half it'd be 42-7 in favor of either team.
Yeah, no.
I'm going to call Bluesky on that. I don't think anybody predicted this.
Whatever that is, I'm with you.
Make that a third.
Oh, sometimes it happens. This so far ends our streak of 6 straight games that were just nail biters.
Well, there's plenty of time left here in the second half. And Corner Canyon, Skyridge could, end up making this a close game, but they got a lot of work to do. You should take a look at Coach Kerr on the sideline.
All right, back comes Skyridge. See what they can get going as they get things started with a Briggs-Parker return.
Nice return by Parker out to the 35-yard line.
Let's look at the players to watch for the offense of Skyridge.
And here's the question. Keneal Sweetwine in the first half, you see his numbers, and Frank will have an update here in the second on his status for the second half. Tahi, nice on the ground. Hunter Sheffield, 4 targets, 2 receptions, 16 yards.
I have an update for you, Alema. Keneal Sweetwine does not have shoulder pads or a helmet on the sideline.
I said this multiple times that his body was so exposed in the first half, and he had designed runs, and he was getting pressured out of the pocket, and he had a big target on his back.
How would you like to be Jagger Fontaine right now? An opportunity for you to step up. And Jagger looking for some room, and he takes off and wisely slides. He was about to get popped had he not. Let's take a look at our players to watch coming up here for the Corner Canyon defense.
Well, there's Pierce and his numbers, that fumble recovery going for a touchdown. Mason Wood, the linebacker, 7 tackles. Harris with 5 tackles and a forced fumble recovery.
Oh, no. And Fontaine's pass is intercepted. And that was one of those ill-advised throws. And Joaquin Rodriguez, his first interception of the season. And it's gone from bad to worse.
Well, that old adage, when it rains, it pours. It is pouring right now. If you are Skyridge and you feel like there's some kind of deluge and it's about to flood, and you hope you can build an ark fast enough, because right now, Corner Canyon is just pouring it on.
34 yards on the interception return.
Well, you know what they need is Jacob Hamlin, our scholar athlete, who's a woodworker.
Yes.
Talking about building boats.
Yeah, you're right. He was impressive, by the way, Frank.
He was very impressive.
Helaman Kasuga. That pass is loaded. Did he catch it?
Looked like
Did he catch it? And they're going to say no.
He didn't secure it, and I think he trapped that anyway. But
Landon Kerr's been targeted a couple of times, but he has not been able to haul it in. Players to watch now for the Skyridge defense after we get this replay. Let's take a quick look here on the Robert DeBry. You make the call. That's an easy one to sustain. Yeah. And quick pass over the middle for Kasuga inside the 10-yard line. And now let's take a look at the players to watch for the Skyridge defense.
Well, AI's got 2 tackles, a tackle for loss for -3 yards. Kunz with 4 tackles in the PBU breaks Parker with 4 tackles in this game from that quarterback position.
Corner Canyon has quite a few scores kind of like this on their schedule. You just didn't expect this one to go that way, and the ball's on the ground.
Yeah,
and Carter Seo made him pay.
Dribbled back to Kasuga. He was able to secure it and not turn the ball over here, but that ball kind of bounced back to him. And in there quickly was Carter Seo.
So I mentioned those. I mean, it's 42-7 now. They beat Brighton 56-14. Liberty, Arizona, we had that 45-14. Fremont 67-21. 45-0 Bingham. It's just, we've seen a lot of these numbers, but did not expect it tonight. And it's not going to be in the end zone. It's very close. How about that, Jackson? That would have been his 4th touchdown.
Yeah. And to your point, I think that's part of why we were a little shocked at the 42-21 loss at Lone Peak for Corner Canyon last week, because they're typically putting up 45+ points in games.
Well, that's exactly what they're averaging. And then you're right to be shut out in the second half, but they've gotten
balls
well
on
now.
the ground,
ball is
and
out.
it's
I think
going to be recovered by Skyridge.
Yeah, they got it. There it is, coming out of the pile. Griffin Coons. Oh, that's a big stop.
That is huge for Skyridge right now, and it's all about the small wins. You don't give up a touchdown. Even better, you get the ball back, and you're able to put your offense back on the field. See what happened here. It never got handled by Kasuga. Little power I formation. They were going off the left side. Ball released. And a little scrum on the right side of the formation, recovered by Skyridge.
The only positive in all this for Corner Canyon is Skyridge has the ball at the 2-yard line, and their starting quarterback is not in the game.
Well, you talk to the coaching staff for Skyridge, and they really like Fontaine.
Just a sophomore.
He's just a sophomore.
Yep.
Obviously, currently the heir apparent.
Quick pass. Oh, that looked like it should have been caught.
Yeah, it should have been caught in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, Talmadge Oswald.
In terms of his numbers, Fontaine has thrown 18 passes this year, completed 13 of them for 190 yards, and he does have a touchdown pass. So he's gotten a little bit of work here and there. Right now he's in his own end zone, 2nd down and 10. See if they can get some of this on the ground. And they're just loading up that box.
Oh, he got wrapped up by Kozlowski that time, and there was nowhere to go for him.
So they've gotten a yard out of this, and it's 3rd and 9 already. Beautiful new athletic structure just behind Jagger Fountain being built here at Corner Canyon. This thing's just fantastic. It's amazing how many what they're doing with schools nowadays. Just phenomenal. And just nowhere to go. So 4th down coming. And there's Beckham Bennett stopped well short. And the punt team comes out.
Vakapuna, first man there for that Corner Canyon defense. And they are able to force a 3 and out. And the Skyridge offense, and Frank made this point early on, it's not like they couldn't gain yards. They just kept on shooting themselves in the foot, as you see Vakapuna get in there along with Dustin Otwafi.
So an important punt here for Andrew Nielsen, standing right at the back of the end zone. And that kick is away. It's short, though, and it's fielded at the 36-yard line. Well covered, but it just, I mean, it's a great job of flipping the field. Diesel Dart on the return. His brother's going to be starting for the Giants on Sunday.
Looking forward to that.
Are you okay? You seem upset. Turns out you were right. Our car was breaking down and we did need a new one with a loan from America First Credit Union. Me saying there was no hurry and to wait was wrong. Hey, on the bright side, we got to meet Huey.
Get your money working with our low-rate auto loans, now with no payments for 90 days.
America First Credit Union's Friday Night Rivals is brought to you by R.C. Willey, Sunbelt Rentals, Utah State University, and Fanex.
Back here at Corner Canyon, this game, according to Max Preps, is one of the top 10 games in the entire nation. But Corner Canyon has turned it into a rout.
Yeah, I think there have been a lot of eyes on this game. And Corner Canyon, I think, took this very seriously as a bounce-back game and an opportunity to kind of reset things.
Kasuga setting up a screen, and I don't think that was going anywhere, so he throws that one away. Average starting field position here in the second half for Corner Canyon's the Skyridge 43. That's pretty good. That helps.
Rare pressure that time on Kasuga, who ended up having to scramble out. That time they bring numbers, Skyridge does, and they're setting up the screen, but really nice job by the linebacker getting out and in coverage. Kasuga wisely threw that one away.
Kasuga. Oh, now that's a great catch of a ball that was well behind Kai Meza. This is why he's going to be playing at Minnesota next year.
He is a phenomenal athlete. Great build, 6'1", 175. I bet you by the time he gets to college, he might grow a little bit.
They do that to you in college, don't they?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know that he's done getting taller or not. He might end up 6'2", 6'3", but they'll probably pack on some pounds.
First down, fake to Briggs, throw caught inside the 10-yard line. They're in the University of Utah red zone and marching towards the end zone once again.
Well, Mayberry with that big 71-yard reception to start the second half now comes up with a big play. Reached out and hauled that one in. Quick release from Kasuga, but Mayberry had to go up high and high point that ball and then bring it into his body. Nice gain and inside the 10.
First and goal. Kasuga's just gone over 300 yards passing. Moai ran into that one for the big tackle. 303 yards now for Kasuga, 2 touchdowns. Remember, he had that early interception, but he's been clean since.
Said at the beginning of this game, Frank, this is a Charger pride game.
Yeah.
You're coming off that loss. Your offense could not score in the second half against Lone Peak, and you come out and now you've posted 42 points on the board.
Yeah, and Kasuga in particular had a rough game last week, and Lone Peak was after him all night long. He didn't necessarily handle it exactly the way he wanted to, so a bounce back game for Kasuga as well.
Second and goal. And it's a touchdown for the Chargers. Caruth.
Again, give credit to this offensive line. And Sintafa was in front on that one. But they have done a great job all night. Once again, Caruth into the end zone untouched. Like nobody hits him in the backfield. Nobody hits him at the line of scrimmage. Nobody hits him in the end zone.
4th touchdown of this game for Jackson Caruth. I mean, that's unreal. He didn't have a touchdown all season coming into tonight, and now he's got 4. Just a phenomenal night for both Jackson Caruth with 4. And then, of course, we talked about Lucas Jackson. He's got 2, 6 between the 2 of them. And the Chargers are running away with this one.
Build your jacket at Coleman Knitting Mills.
Some shops, they just give you an oil change and send you on your way.
But at Master Auto Tech, our master service goes beyond that.
Our master service package includes premium oil, full digital inspection, tire rotation, fluid top-offs, and a brake check.
Plus, BG EPR to clean the sludge out of your engine.
And BG MOA to extend engine life and performance.
Getting the master service means you're going to be doing it less often, saving you money over time.
So come down and ask for the master service. It's not just an oil change, it's peace of mind.
Your trusted, helpful expert, Master Auto Tech.
Build your jacket at Coleman Knitting Mills.
Welcome back. Beautiful night here at Corner Canyon, and a beautiful night for Corner Canyon. 49-7. They are all over Skyridge, and you always wondered how a team as dominant as this would react to a loss. And now we know. Remember the next time they lose. Let's think about that on their next game. We'll pull that one out, see how it goes. All right, on the return for Skyridge, Briggs Parker. And good return for Briggs. He's had a little trouble finding a hole on these kick returns throughout the night, but he gets up to the 25. Tonight's game brought to you by America First, Utah's #1 credit union. If you're ready to get your money working, become a member today at AmericaFirst.com.
You can always jump on the app like Fox and Frank and I do. Get all your banking done on your phone. Haven't seen in the backfield.
Yeah. I got a report for you on them after this play.
Mountain a little wide on that pass.
Tahi is planted on the bench right next to his quarterback, Keneal Sweetwine. Neither of them are moving. And Tahi still has his pads on, but I don't think he's coming back in this football game.
That's a major part of their offense that has been benched here in the second half. Both Sweetwine and Tahi.
False start offense, number 52. 5-yard penalty, remains second down.
So now you're relying on Fontaine along with Beckham Bennett in the backfield.
Well, there is a high level of disappointment on the Skyridge sideline. And I'm sure you can imagine coming into this game, high hopes.
Yeah. Well, Corner Canyon's warming up their backup as well. Why not get Kasuga out of there? Pump fake for Fontaine. And he lobs. Nice little pass for a first down.
Yeah,
so
great.
at 49-7, wouldn't you pull Kasuga at this point?
Oh, absolutely. Nice job by Fontaine. Buying a little extra time, a little half roll. Directing some traffic. Nice touch pass into the hands of Fines.
Fontaine again. Fires right into the middle. And Adam Warren's got that reception. Boy, go all the way back to the first drive of this game. Seems so promising for Skyridge. Remember,
Yeah,
they get
sure
all
did.
the way down the field and then
Dominating.
boom, turnover. And it's been rough ever since.
Yeah, good pocket that time for Fontaine. Gives him a little bit of time to let things develop. I think if you're Skyridge right now, you want to do everything you can here as the fourth quarter is about to be upon us. And at the same time, you want to make sure guys are healthy for the rest of the season, meaning your quarterback along with Tahi.
Yeah, not much on that.
Jace Kozlowski, the first one in the backfield.
So that brings us to the end of 3. And it's all Corner Canyon. The Chargers looking to get that #1 ranking back. And they're well on their way on America First Credit Union's Friday Night Rivals.
Let's see. String cheese. Ooh, soda.
Surprise! You have a brother.
Hi. Whoa. Why didn't you tell me before?
Well, we just got him.
For opening a new account at America First Credit Union.
Which, surprise number 2, you're moving out and living at America First.
Huh?
Get your money working. For a limited time, new members get a cash bonus when they open a checking account.
Whether because of discomfort, lack of mobility, your lifestyle, or occupation, you sit inactively way too many hours a day. Introducing Ellipse, the premium quality automatic seated exerciser that strengthens legs, increases mobility, and boosts circulation without physical strain or impact.
It is so quiet that none of my coworkers even know I'm using it.
Strengthen and tone your legs, increase your mobility, flexibility, and balance. Plus, stimulate healthy circulation.
My joints feel better, my knees feel better, my back feels better. It makes me feel stronger too.
Perfect for home therapy. Whisper quiet to use while you work.
My circulation is moving, I'm burning calories, and it makes me feel energetic.
Call now and order Ellipse, the seated exerciser that strengthens legs, increases mobility, and boosts circulation. Call and get upgraded to the Deluxe Bundle. Get the faster motor or 5 miles of steps per hour, the step counter, the sport mat, and wireless remote. Call now.
Had a great time tonight. Ooh.
Play unicorn glitter!
You two are getting good. You're the youest you in your home. So make it your home your way with RC Willie.
Check out our Coleman Knitting Mills Letterman's jackets. Both Alem and I got that good looking on the back.
Yeah.
Thursday Night Lights, Friday Night Rivals logos. Coleman Knitting Mills. They do a lot more than just Letterman jackets, including screen printing, embroidery, and more. Just visit ColemanKnitting.com for details, and you may end up with one of these sweet Letterman jackets.
Frank snuck over to the monitor. You know what he said? He said, man, Alema looks like a varsity athlete.
Okay. And that's where the sentence
Isn't that what
ended.
you said, Frank?
Yeah.
Yep. 3rd and 4. Give me that chocolate cake back. And here we go. Jagger Fontaine sidesteps one defender, and it's going to be they're actually going to spot the first down. He went back about 3 or 4 yards, but they're definitely giving the first down to Beckham Bennett.
That was about half the defense that made that tackle there, but a nice job by Fontaine again, buying a little extra time, a little half roll from him, but he sidesteps a defender and drops it off for Bennett before Bennett got surrounded by blue shirts.
I think both coaches are slowly starting to clear the bench, and Bennett just moved.
Bennett bobbled.
I always, when as a running back, if you're in a 2-point stance,
yes,
and you bobble like that a little bit,
yeah,
just go in motion.
Just go in motion. I don't know, it seems so easy.
I don't know if it seems that easy. You got a play to run, and sometimes you just freeze up and hope they didn't notice. Fontaine wisely just throws that away.
And that's been the story of the night, whether Sweetwine or Fontaine are the quarterback. That time it was Kozlowski, Jace Kozlowski getting through first. Nobody got home on that, but they still broke down the pocket, and they caused the quarterback, whether it's Sweetwine or Fontaine, to get out of it. And they're doing it with 3 guys. So they're rushing 3, getting that kind of pressure, dropping 8. There's nobody to throw the ball to.
Fontaine going back, and that ball is incomplete. Some of the defensive numbers, by the way, Fui Vakapuna now 10 tackles. Mason Woods got 9 and a sack. And then, of course, Jaden Pierce has that fumble return for the touchdown that landed right in his lap.
I hope we're going to get a chance to see that play again at some point tonight, because that was one of those plays where you just were like, wow.
I think we've got a little feature that might fit in perfectly. Third and 15. And again, trying to run that screen. Bennett's got it, and Bennett gets past the original line of scrimmage, but it's going to leave a 4th and 6.
Oh, Kozlowski is down.
Yeah, he's holding
he's grabbing his knee.
Yeah, it looked like it. I don't want to say it. It looked like it took a funny little bobble. He is clearly uncomfortable. This one's probably going to take a minute. Both training staffs are out on the field taking a look at Kozlowski. Hopefully he will be able to get up and get off the field.
That didn't look good.
America First Credit Union's Friday Night Rivals is brought to you by Mr. Mac, RGS Exterior, Master Auto Tech, and Weber State University.
With Tim from RGS Exteriors, the longest standing exteriors company. That's 5 generations, Tim, and you're proud of that.
We are. Look, my great-grandpa started this way back in the day, and now my kids are the 5th.
And 21 Best of State Awards and the Guild Award as well.
It's an independent company that surveys customers, and anything above a 90, you're awarded the Guildmaster.
And you guys provide a warranty.
We cover everything on paper for 10 years, but if you call us in year 11, we're going to take care of you.
Tim, how do people get in touch with you?
Just give us a call or check us out on our website at rgsexteriors.com.
Are you living your best life? Or are you wanting more? Something different? Well, maybe it's time for a change. Something impactful. Not just in your world, but around the globe. YouthLink wants you. Your best self starts here. This is your chance to help create a better world, a place that's beautiful and full of good people. The world is waiting. Ready to discover what you can accomplish? Come make a difference for yourself and those around you. Join YouthLink today. A better tomorrow starts now.
Hey, our game recap is brought to you by America First Credit Union. Alema?
Well, I'll tell you what, early on, it kind of went back and forth, at least momentarily. But after that, it turned into basically all Corner Canyon with the exception of a little bit, like there's 7 points on the board, obviously for Skyridge, but that man right there, Lucas Jackson, he's got 4 touchdowns in the game. Sweetwine did get in on the ground, but Caruth has been big, Briggs has been big, and it's been offense, defense, and special teams. Jaden Pierce with a little scoop and score, and one more touchdown here for Lucas Jackson. He has been spectacular as Kasuga has been on point, had a clean pocket. Caruth once again running in for another touchdown. And Corner Canyon has just poured it on tonight.
4 touchdowns for Caruth, 2 for Lucas Jackson. America First has everything you need to reach your financial goals faster. So head to AmericaFirst.com and join the home team today. 4th down, they will keep the offense on the field. Jagger Fountain at quarterback. Oh, he's just going to run with it. He's got some room. And how about that? Fountain with the first down and a lot more. Good call, good execution.
Well, one way you can relieve pressure is to be able to just get a designed quarterback run. Couldn't tell if that was designed or just recognize the pocket breaking down quick. That looked more like a quarterback draw. Nice call by Coach Ham.
Going against a 3-man front, you should be able to find a running lane at the line of scrimmage.
First down. Fountain looking downfield. That pass came in a little low for Talmadge Oswald.
I mean, you've made that point tonight, Lim. I think it's worth mentioning again. A 3-man rush for Corner Canyon has done the significant portion of the damage this evening. And that is an enormous luxury for a defensive secondary.
Fountain, little fake there, and oh man, threw that right into a big pile of traffic.
Trying to set up that center screen, and there's just, as you mentioned, Foxy, just too much traffic.
I think I said a big pile of traffic.
When you said big pile, I didn't know what the next word was going to be coming out of your mouth.
It was traffic. It's never intended to be anything else. That pass caught a whole lot of new numbers in there, and I mean rightfully so. With 8 minutes to go and a 42-point margin, neither team wants to risk any unnecessary injuries. Although Talmadge Oswald, you saw him still in.
Yeah, nice coverage that time. Jackson Evans, after the catch is made, he comes in and makes the stop along with Jaden Allen.
Another 4th down. 3 on 4th downs. Corner Canyon's converted both of theirs. Fountain, that pass, drilled. That might be a flag.
Yeah,
there it is.
It is a flag. Player down.
That's 2 of these tonight.
To get up.
You know, something to think about. If this is a targeting, we'll have to wait and see, but you would miss next week's game.
Half the distance to the goal. It's going to be
I don't think, if it's not called targeting
then
at first blush, they're not having the benefit of replay to take another look at it.
But that's why Moa missed the game yesterday for Fremont. Because he got a targeting penalty the previous week.
But Will Tenney will be spared.
Yes, he will.
Having to miss any games.
So into the University of Utah red zone, 1st down. Fountain looking left the whole way, and good delivery inside the 5-yard line. Davis Fyans.
Fyans has done a nice job tonight. He comes into this game with 7 receptions on the year, 123 yards.
Had a couple receptions early in this game. Little pass outside, open, Bennett. And how about that? Beckham Bennett's got a touchdown. This is third of the season. Point after, up and good. Play drive. Hey, coming up next, you're going to find out what our school bus stop of the game is on Friday Night Rivals.
You know you can trust Victor's Tires. Trust Victor's to get your car ready for spring and summer road trips. Trust Victor's for those special wheels you've been looking for. And there's no credit check needed at Victor's. Victor's Tires, the place you can trust.
Coleman Knitting Mill's nonprofit division, Letterman's of Love, provides Letterman jackets for deserving student athletes throughout Utah. This year, they have partnered with the Tony Finau Foundation, whose mission is to empower and inspire youth and their families to achieve their best through education, wellness, and recreation. Scan the QR code on your screen to join the Letterman's of Love movement and support the Tony Finau Foundation. Coleman Knitting Mills, made to last.
You know you can trust Victor's Tires. Trust Victor's to get your car ready for spring and summer road trips. Trust Victor's for those special wheels you've been looking for. And there's no credit check needed at Victor's. Victor's Tires, the place you can trust.
This is the school bus stop of the game. Always remember to stop when the school bus arm is out.
Oh, we're going to go back to the first half for our school bus stop of the game. Remember this?
Come on, Jaden Pierce. He's giving chase, and then all of a sudden, what?
It's
Ball
kind of
ends up in his hands.
And he scores. School bus stop of the game. Always stop for a school bus when the stop arm is out and the red lights are flashing. Not stopping or trying to beat the stop arm puts lives at risk and can result in large fines, points on your license, and even license suspension. The school bus stop of the game. And Corner Canyon has had a lot of stops in this game. And as a result, they're leading 49-14. (49-14), just under 6 to play. On the return, good return, and all the way up near the 40-yard line.
How about Josh Harris on the return? He's got a big fumble caused, fumble recovered. He's got 3 interceptions on the season. He's a good return man.
38 yards on the return. Taking a look at our upcoming schedule next Thursday night. Lone Peak and Skyridge. Last check, Lone Peak was trailing American Fork. So that'll be a battle of two teams that are looking to get back to winning, that have had really good seasons. Both 5-1 coming into tonight's games. We'll see where that goes. And Lone Peak right now at American Fork is tied up. Our flex game.
Offense, number 15, 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
Looks like next Friday night. I think I can confirm this. We are headed to Harriman, and are you ready for this? Harriman is 7-0. They just beat Lehigh. Lehigh had a field goal for the win with 3 seconds to play, and it was blocked. Blocked. And then Mountain Ridge playing really well, picks up their 5th win of the season as they're handling Riverton. So a really good game next week in that Region 2. The top 2 teams in the region, and undefeated Harriman should certainly be ranked in the top 5 in 6A, the only undefeated team in 6A. So really looking forward to getting out to Harriman, coached by Jeff Rickards. who was at Kearns for so long.
Yeah, did a great job.
Excuse
at
me,
Kearns.
Matt Rickards, not Jeff Rickards. Matt Rickards, yes, did a great job there.
Bronson Evans at QB. A lot of guys getting opportunities here.
Evans about the same kind of numbers that Fontaine had. He's 11 of 14, 163 yards and 2 touchdowns coming into this game. So just primarily mop-up duty for these two teams that have really quality quarterbacks starting. Big question mark for Skyridge is, will Keneal Sweetwine be ready for next Thursday's battle with Lone Peak? That is a equally huge game.
Yeah, there was a hit that Sweetwine took in the first half of this game where it was a run, and at the end of the run, there was a lot of guys coming in for the tackle, and I think he took a helmet to kind of the upper part of his back in between the shoulder blades. But you hope he can return.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure. And he feels
not
like
tonight, obviously.
Yeah, no, but I don't doubt for a second he's going to give it every opportunity. We'll see. But man, when you're in Region 3, every single week is a huge game.
Will England that time on the reception?
It's like there could be a holding on the play, maybe
offense,
downfield.
Number 57, 10 yards penalty from the spot of the foul. Remains third down. Decline. Fourth down.
That holding penalty, as you heard, declined, and so the punting unit comes on for a corner.
Pouring over some of these numbers, Mayberry, 153 yards receiving on 6 catches, which is phenomenal. But you go back to what Caruth and Jackson have done, guys that don't really get all the headlines or a lot of the targets and that kind of thing. And Caruth gets 4 touchdowns and Jackson gets 2. So 6 touchdowns between those 2 guys.
Yeah, because typically it's Mayberry and Mesa as the receivers. Right. Lucas Jackson
or
really putting on the show tonight. Weston Briggs. And then Caruth, he's got 18 carries, 71 yards, but no touchdowns on the season coming into this game.
And they ends up with 4.
Yeah.
Well, I know this is going to break your heart, but this is the last time we talk about FanX because it wraps up tomorrow. But you can get to FanX tomorrow, attend the panels, show off your cosplay, shop exclusive art and more. Tickets, you can still get them. Go to fanxsaltlake.com and use that promo code FanX to save 15% and head out there tomorrow. Really, just go downtown, pull up a sack lunch on a park bench and just watch the people.
I feel like
it's so entertaining.
Wasn't really a sprint. It was more like a marathon. Did it feel that way to you?
Well, we were promoting it months in advance.
Yeah. Offense, 5 in the backfield. 5-yard penalty will be added to the end of the kick. First down.
And rightfully so. It's actually a big event here in Salt Lake.
It's enormous. Did you see were you downtown yesterday? The traffic was ridiculous. People everywhere. And Dave's exactly right.
Just go do some people watching.
If you're into people watching, that's a target-rich environment.
Yes, it is. In fact, I think Frank and Lem and I, we're going to go downtown. We're going to just live stream it for about an hour. We're going to do a broadcast sponsored by FanX. Fontaine getting out of trouble being chased, though, dumps that one off. That was a lateral. And putting the closing touches on this. It is a running clock at this point, by the way. So the clock keeps moving.
This poor side judge over here is getting an earful. I mean, if you take a look at the replay, Alema, there's probably a hold. But I mean, it's still going. It's still going.
And Fontaine gets out of that trouble. And, oh, that was nearly picked. Let's go back to that previous play you were talking about.
Let's see if the hold was egregious. It doesn't look like we're able to see it, but.
Well, I'll tell you that a jersey was nearly removed.
Hey, you got to fight to the finish, right?
Absolutely. I love to see that. Never quit.
3rd and 5. Corner Canyon's showing a little bit of pressure there. And try to run for it, and he's got it.
He does get the first down.
Yeah, but there's a flag in the backfield, and this one's coming back.
54, 10-yard penalty, 3rd down.
That may have been a hold just to protect his quarterback.
Well, the pressure was coming.
Mm-hmm.
And because of the cadence from Fontaine, the pressure was a little ill-timed. But there were still 5 men on the rush.
Corner Canyon leads this series, by the way, 7-3, as that pass is caught. But it's interesting, those 10 games, 3 of them have been in state championship games. And of course, Corner Canyon won 2 of them, and Skyridge won 1. It was the last season with John Lehman as head coach back in 2022. It was a great game, 17-7, and Skyridge and John Lehman won that game, and Lehman dropped the mic and became the athletic director. He's here tonight. Saw him before the game just on the sidelines with his arms folded, and I was like, man, you look comfortable. And you could just tell he really enjoys what he's doing now.
He really does, and I had an opportunity over the years since he's retired and become the athletic director to work with him and various projects here at the school. And man, he really cares about his student athletes and does a great job as the AD.
That thing was up for grabs.
It was nearly intercepted and then nearly caught by the receiver. Right. All of that before it harmlessly fell to the turf.
Well, it looks like the home team is back to winning. So that 1-game respite that we got from that.
Oh dear.
That pass a little behind, and there comes that flag. That's 2 on him.
That's kind of a bang bang, and that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
It did not. I don't know. It didn't look malicious to me.
Well, I mean, you hope they wouldn't punish the kid to the degree. Well, that's not a targeting, I wouldn't think.
So foul, illegal contact to the helmet. Defense number 6. 15-yard penalty results in a 1st down.
Yeah, there's certain things that are kind of non-negotiable, like a 0 tolerance type of rule, and one is helmet, contact to the head. Obviously the other one is if you say a certain word, there is no tolerance there.
Nope. Going downfield, ball's up for grabs, and it's caught inside the 5-yard line.
Well, they'll stop the clock at least momentarily to move the change. Skyridge can't get a score on the board here. They're going to have to get set, but
they're not
time
going to make
expires.
That's going to do it. And in the battle of 1 versus 3, Corner Canyon comes out and makes a major statement.
Well, I said that this game was about Charger pride. How are you going to bounce back? And I think that was answered at least probably in the 2nd quarter. Skyridge put up a fight for a period of time, and then they were just overwhelmed by Corner Canyon's toughness, and that was Eric Kerr's challenge to his team, and they answered the challenge.
Well, we're going to hear from Eric Kerr and his team. Oh my gosh, he's going to get another trophy. That's why they built that building, right? 49-14 our final. We'll be back with more on American First Credit Union's Friday Night Rivals.
Welcome to Sugar House Furniture, where we've been selling solid wood furniture at affordable prices. Piece or an entire room, find what you're looking for at Sugar House Furniture, your Mission Furniture specialist.
Some shops, they just give you an oil change and send you on your way.
But at Master Auto Tech, our master service goes beyond that.
Our master service package includes premium oil, full digital inspection, tire rotation, fluid top-offs, and a brake check.
Plus, BG EPR to clean the sludge out of your engine.
And BG MOA to extend engine life and performance.
Getting the master service means you're going to be doing it less often, saving you money over time.
So come down and ask for the master service. It's not just an oil change, it's peace of mind.
Your trusted, helpful expert, Master Auto Tech.
FanX Salt Lake. The once-a-year event is back. FanX is coming your way September 25th through the 27th. Join the ultimate 3-day pop culture experience where you can meet your favorite celebrities, explore an immersive vendor hall, hear special guests share stories, and connect with a community that shares your passion. FanX is the perfect place to bring your family, make new friends, and share unforgettable moments with fellow fans. Save on tickets now with promo code MAGIC at fanxsaltlake.com.
Groceries can be expensive, but WIC can help. WIC is a free health and nutrition program for working Utah families. Pregnant women, new mothers, and children under 5 can get free healthy food. Apply online at wic.utah.gov or call 1-877-WIC-KIDS. Get the nutritious food you need for your growing family and baby your baby today.
Baby Your Baby is brought to you by 2 News, the Utah Department of Health and Human Services, iHeartMedia, and Intermountain Health. Welcome to Sugar House Furniture, where we've been selling solid wood furniture at affordable prices for over 30 years. Whether you need a single piece or an entire room, find what you're looking for at Sugar House Furniture, your Mission Furniture specialist.
Welcome back. Big win. A get-well win as Alema turned Big Corner Canyon all over Skyridge by a final score of 49-14. And Alema, we'll go back to our conversation with Eric Kerr before the game. He was talking about the conversation they had last Saturday. They get together the day after their Friday night games and spent a lot of time talking then. As you see some of the...
That's Jace Kozlowski with that knee iced up. You know, certainly hope that, you know, they get the diagnosis on that and it's not something too serious. But, you know, at this point, it's hopes and prayers.
Well, there's Eric Kerr, and he continues. He gets back to winning, and guess what? He's going to get another trophy. You haven't seen any of these like show up on eBay or anything, have you?
I'm telling you, I'd like to do an official count on how many we've awarded.
I can't even imagine.
Eric Kerr.
All right, Frank is with Coach Kerr. Go ahead, Frank.
Hey, thanks, Dave. Thanks, Alema. Okay, Coach. Well, that was quite a bounce-back week for your guys. What did you like about the preparation for this football game?
I thought they were just like morning or Monday practice. They came out really well, which I think kind of set the tone the rest of the week. And it was high intensity. There was a lot of, you know, tough things that they had to endure throughout the week, just accountability-wise, and a little bit of extra running for accountability stuff. And just the intensity needed to be better, and they did a lot better job that week.
You talked about toughness and physicality in the football game. Did you get what you wanted out of your team tonight?
Yeah, for sure. I thought we did a good job of that. I think we could still continue to make some improvements without just, you know, seeing the film yet, but I think we can always improve in that area for sure.
Well, you definitely took a step forward tonight. Does your preparation change now after a big win like this, or does it get even more difficult?
No, it needs to be more difficult for sure. Yeah, we got to make sure we stay on the gas better and continue to try to prove week to week and improve and get better. That's the only way you win, can continue to win and be consistent.
Well, like I said, quite a bounce-back game, a great effort. That's another W on the scoreboard for you guys. And with that, guess what? You're the Friday Night Rivals champion.
Get out of there. Get out of there, Frank. Oh, they're actually being kind to him.
Yes.
Listen to these. What else do you have for me? How about a gift card?
I should have given him some Pez.
I got to tell you, not surprised by the response after the loss last week by Corner Canyon. Corner Canyon's offense, right, was shut out in the second half of that game. And take a look at Esun Tafa. He's on his way to USC and making sure everybody knows. But you knew that they were going to come out and try to make a statement, which they absolutely did.
Well, it's a wild one, indeed. We've had a few of those. But congratulations to Corner Canyon. They get back to winning. Next week, we're going to have another Region 3 game for you as Skyridge will take on Lone Peak. Lone Peak, by the way, is trailing American Fork by 3 with 1 second on the clock, and they're getting ready to kick a field goal. Wow. So we'll see where that goes. Well, American First Credit Union's Friday Night Rival is produced by Callie Coons. Director is Ken Coons. Addie's on audio. Josh Spomberg does a great job with all our graphics. Alex and Marcos, our replay chiefs. John Green in there as well. Tyson Ewing on stats. And I got to throw a shout out to my man Chris Barney, our technical manager. He gets here first. He's the first guy to arrive and the last guy to leave at every single game. And Chris, you do a great job, and we appreciate that. That wraps things up for this weekend. By the way, Lone Peak just lost to American Fork 31-28. We'll be back next week with more Thursday Night Lights and Friday Night Rivals for our entire Pure production crew. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, and have a good night, everyone.
Are you okay? You seem upset. Turns out you were right. Our car was breaking down and we did need a new one with a loan from America First Credit Union. Me saying there was no hurry and to wait was wrong.